internal memo which called Catholics potential domestic terrorists. Now, Wray is expected to defend the FBI as he usually does when he takes the stand this morning at 10 a.m.
Israeli forces raid the general security headquarters of Hamas in northern Gaza in the Jabalia neighborhood overnight. Military claims soldiers discovered rockets and weapons before calling in airstrikes. President Biden rubbing elbows with some well-heeled donors this week. It begins tonight with a James Taylor concert in Boston. Front row seats cost $7,000. America is listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
At LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, we are Mix 104.1. We are on MixTV.tv. We're on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Good morning. On what promises to be a very fun morning, a great morning. I know it will be. And I tell you, if you're watching on MixTV.tv right now, you can see how fun it's going to be. Down in the left-hand corner of the screen, you see Zandra's pink halos, now Linda's pink. I don't know what those are. Oh, those are flamingos. Well, let me just...
Your animals?
What?
Do you not know your animals?
I know the San Diego Zoo. So anyway, we've got. I'm going to try to do the news here for a second, but we've got a very, very fun morning ahead for the Empty Stocking Fund. Good morning, everyone. Let's do a check of the news here, local and state news. Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis asked commissioners to pass a resolution authorizing Bradley County to join the National Purchasing Partners Government Division to give county options for buying through cooperatives and purchasing equipment without going through the bidding process on certain purchases. This was a part of the Bradley County Commission meeting last night. The mayor also passed a resolution authorizing Bradley County to enter an agreement with another cooperative for the purchase of emergency services equipment. Mayor Davis informed the commission that Bradley County's been awarded an Addressing Food Insecurities grant in the amount of $362,820 from the State Department of Economic and Community Development. Also, Jeff Stewart unanimously confirmed as the new Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief by the Bradley County Commission. Mayor Davis presented Stewart with a certificate of promotion, and of course, he replaces the outgoing and retiring Chief Sean Fairbanks. And we do want to mention also in our news this morning on Thursday, our friends at the Cleveland Elks Lodge will commemorate the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor. That's this Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Elks Lodge. The Benjamin Cleveland chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution will host the ceremony, and they will all be involved. Major James Tolliver of the U.S. Army Reserves, SAR Color Guard, will also present and be present. Again, that's at the Elks Lodge, downtown Cleveland, Thursday at 10 a.m. And a program note. We were alerted late yesterday afternoon, that Governor Bill Lee will join me this afternoon with a live interview at 2:45 today. We'll be talking to the governor about a number of topics. And we will be on the air with the governor again at 2:45 with a live interview. That'll be on Mix 104.1 and on MixTV.tv. So if you can't see the interview live or listen live, you can go back and watch it. I tell you what, let's go ahead and get traffic here, Bridget, because I understand, and by the way, welcome back.
Thank you.
How was your time at Betty Ford? Was she there to greet you, or?
It still was not successful this time.
Well, I know.
I'll have to go back.
And here in just a moment, you can see a lot of alums. But anyway, it's just fine. Let's let's get a check of the streets. What's going on?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwa Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, this portion, Mixed Mornings, the Hardee's Wake Up, brought to you by Hardee's. And don't forget, at Hardee's, today, they did this yesterday, today and tomorrow, they have donation boxes at Hardee's on Paula Parkway for the Empty Stocking Fund on 25th Street and Spring Place Road. And Bridget, I got a note late yesterday from Nicole Moorehead. They had filled the donation box at Spring Place already.
Wow.
They're taking another one out there. They're anticipating good things. She's going to join us with Julia Scoggins. You know Mark Johnson ain't coming anywhere, but it'll be Julie and her at the finale this Friday at Life Care Centers of America. All right. Hey, Fruit Loops, how do I hear, how am I going to hear all of them? Which channel?
Yellow channel.
Yellow? Just like yourself. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a shot here. Here we go. I want to begin with the woman who put all of this together, Richie Hughes. No. Zandra, tell us what's going on here this morning.
Well, we just thought we would flock your office and the radio station, so here we are, your live flamingos. What can I say? And look at Richie, don't he look great? He's such a good sport.
Looks like Elton John in 1975.
I'm a rocket man.
Rocket man.
Zandra, you ladies, you and your sisters, and of course Richie, you've been working for quite a while on This Morning. I've been getting some teasers and some updates about the last month or so, really.
That's right. We sure have. So Stephen Shelton, Adam Lewis, Josh Rogers, be ready.
Yeah.
And actually, several of those wanted to come to the flock.
Yeah.
You know,
oh, really?
They wanted to fly this way, but I think there was a little, they were threatened a little bit. But we'll see what happens, right, Adam? So.
Well, we're already.
I'm teasing it.
I'm already getting.
Adam's going to say what?
That's Thursday morning.
People out.
All right. Well, let's meet the entire panel here, and I'm going to go right over here and just introduce yourself to everybody. Everybody knows you, but go ahead.
I'm Yvonne. I'm the baby of the family.
She always mentions that she's the youngest. Have you ever noticed that?
Baby means.
Okay.
I will tell you. She is my only little sister because all these others are older than me.
Oh, all right, Kathy.
I'm Kathy, the joy of the family.
I love that flamingo, by the way. Is that a flamingo, I guess,
Yes.
in front of you? This is just wonderful.
You still don't know your animal.
Andrea's flams are on backwards.
Oh, hold it. Time out.
Wait, time out.
The Hall of Famer will take a
Time
take
out.
two here.
Well, I started to say I was Andrea the smart one, but my flamingos were. Anyway, I am the baker, by the way, so I baked a bunch of goodies. So anybody that comes in today, I'm going to send you out with some. What are they called again?
Cow patties.
Cow patties, yes, freshly made cow patties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so grab you some.
Come by and bring your donation. We'll give you
Better
one.
than a cow patty, I promise.
This isn't like the movie The Help. I mean, this isn't like The Help, the pies and The Help.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Richie, but all right, let's come right over here. Tell them who you are.
Should I introduce her?
I'll let her go.
This is Linda. She is the firstborn of the family, and she's 10 years older than me.
Every year. Hey, bring that mic a little closer,
Actually,
Linda.
she's not quite now because I've had a birthday.
Ah, yes,
So,
yes, you have.
Yeah.
Linda, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I know you ladies. I was getting texts from you late last night. You ladies are getting ready for this. And, Zandra, you've got an honorary member of the sisterhood.
Yes, Richie Hughes. We are so excited to have Richie be a part of our flock today. Actually, Richie's like part of our family anyway. We all go so far back. I mean, Kathy used to babysit him.
Yes, Dale Hughes, you need to come here to the TV show
Yeah.
right now.
See,
Just
let's
get
call
in
him
your
out. We're
car.
calling everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Dale Hughes Just get in
everybody
your
out.
car
That's
and
all.
let it rip.
Dale R., you need to get down here.
I saw Dale R. yesterday in traffic. Him and your mother.
Did he wave at you?
No, and he's very smart. He had his. Let me tell you, he had his Elvis shades on. I mean, he was.
Oakleys.
Oh, those Oakleys.
I got a pair of Oakleys.
He was ready to go, man. Richie, first of all, before we get into a lot of frivolity here, tell us what's happening at RTTN because I mean. Oh, now he's going to take his class. Now he's the executive pastor.
Pastor. Excuse me just a second.
I'll wait. Let me.
Amen. Hallelujah.
When I watch Pastor Wallace, I always see your head there in the front.
Thanks, Steve.
It's
I
always,
appreciate it.
it's always
Thanks,
comforting.
We didn't see you there.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Where you were. We
I
could
don't know.
Zoom, we could mix TV from the
Yeah, exactly.
household, maybe. Sleep in that day.
How you doing? How's everything going?
Man, things are so good, and we're so honored to be in the Cleveland community. Kevin Wallace and all of our staff and all the people that attend our church. It's just an honor to be in Cleveland. It's such a great town, and so many people have come together to be a part of our congregation and just jump in and be a part of what we're doing. So we're just excited. You know, Chattanooga's going great. We've got a campus in Athens, and there's a lot of listeners to this radio station in Athens, Tennessee. I'm sure you know that, but our campus in Athens is thriving. Chattanooga is thriving. Cleveland is thriving. And this Sunday, believe it or not, the timing's kind of crazy. This Sunday, December 10th, we're going to open Tullahoma, Tennessee. So
Really?
Yeah, it was just announced last Sunday by Pastor Kevin. But so we've got 4 campuses domestically and 3 overseas in Guatemala, Uruguay, and Bulgaria.
Too bad they wouldn't send you to the Bulgarian church. That's sad to hear that you stayed here. Anyway, hey, Danny Murray just called me. Does he want to call in?
He probably would.
Hey, Danny, go ahead and call me. He's got his big Voices of Lee Home for Christmas tonight, 7 o'clock at Pangle Hall. Well, now he says, what, Bridget? What did he tell us?
He tells us that all tickets are gone, but I know that they have more people that are wanting to come. So he says if you're not going to be using your tickets, please call and let them know.
Did he donate?
He donated the first morning. He was on kickoff morning
Well,
at Church of God headquarters. All right, so I tell you what, we're going to take a quick time out here, 7:13. Bridget, before we do that, do we have any Simmons Bank celebrations that we need to do? And then we'll get down to business here in a moment.
Okay, happy birthday to my friend Pastor Jeannie Lou Allen, our children's pastor at Mount Olive. Also, Allie Elliott Critchfield is 25 today. Gracie Akins is 12 years old, a 6th grader at Lake Forest. She is in Rhapsody Choir, also in band. That is from Mom, Dad, and Tate. Heather Dykus is having a birthday today. That is from her family. Kathy Bynum is also celebrating today. And then Larry and Susan Carter, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary today. They tell us they are high school sweethearts, great parents, and wonderful grandparents. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Du, 423-381-3427.
Wow.
All right, well,
She's so good. I thought I talked a lot.
did you hear that? Wow. You know, we need to record that and play that every time you do that. All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We're on Talk 1013 The Buzz. Bridget, it is a big morning. It is morning number 6, actually number 7 of,
The phones are ringing.
of 10 here. Of the 48th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. How do people get a hold of us if they want to donate this morning?
Okay, yes, call us, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. So again, 614-6499. Call or text in your pledges. Also online at mymix1041.com.
Go to the phones. Who do we got here?
Hey, Steve, this is Danny Murray.
Oh, Danny.
Oh, congratulations on all the success of the Empty Stocking Fund. That's the greatest thing ever.
Well, you helped us.
$100.
You helped us kick it off earlier. Now, Danny, I've got a room full here this morning of a lot of your friends.
Oh, my goodness.
He may not claim
I don't owe him any money, do I?
And Richie Hughes. So,
Is my parole officer there?
What?
my parole officer there?
He's in the back. He's waiting on you. Come on by.
Okay.
Danny?
Hey, man, thanks for letting me call in. I just wanted to mention about our concert tonight, the Voices of Lee, Home for Christmas.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
At Pango Hall. 7 o'clock tonight at Pango Hall. We will be there singing the sounds of Christmas, a cappella music, hopefully putting the spirit of Christmas in your hearts. So we'd like to see you there. It's they say all the tickets are gone between Eventbrite and the ones that have called our office. But if you have tickets and you're not going to use them, please call us, and so we can get them back, because we have a waiting list of people wanting to get in tonight. Can't wait. It's going to be a fun night.
You need to start limiting the tickets per person, because Sandra booked a block of 100. So are you going to use all those?
Yeah,
or?
Every one of them.
Oh, every one of them.
That'll happen every once in a while. You know how those abusers are.
Well, absolutely.
But, hey, she's got more friends than that, so, it takes a lot for her.
That's sweet.
Well, we'd love to see you tonight, Pango Hall, 7 o'clock. We're going to be singing, and love to have you.
Danny Murray and Home for Christmas, 7 o'clock at Pango Hall tonight. So you're what you're saying is, if people have gotten tickets but they're going to use them, they need to call you. Is that right?
Yeah. Call us at 423-614-8320, and we'll make arrangements to get those back, because we got a lot of people that would like to be there that we haven't been able to get a ticket for.
Andrea Hudson has made cow patties. You want to come by and get one?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Hey, Danny, if you'll let me sneak in the back door.
Early morning.
So.
I love Andrea. I know that.
Go ahead, Andrea.
No, I was going to say, if you'll let me sneak in
Greatest
the
coach
back door.
ever.
Are they not? Is he not?
Greatest coach ever, yeah.
Greatest coach ever. Can you hear Andrea?
Hey.
I thought I heard her.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay.
Got
I was just going to say, if you'll let me slip in the back door, I'll just bring some to you tonight. And then, actually, I'll just hold on. I started to say I'd get on the drums, but y'all don't use drums, so never mind. I'll be the beatboxer.
Oh, you have to give them. You have to give them to the beatboxer.
Yeah, the beatboxer. Danny Murray.
And nothing better. Nothing better than a cow patty right before you sing Jingle Bells.
All right.
Hey, love you all.
Love you, Danny. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, buddy. All right, Danny Murray, everybody. Big concert tonight at 7. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Thanks to Hardee's. Also, thanks to Mayfield Dairy. They're sponsoring this hour of the 48th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Mayfield got a big event coming up at the Visitors Center. We'll be telling you more about that. This portion brought to you by Hardee's.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
I'm Matthew Coleman of the law firm of Logan Thompson. My family and I want to thank this community for blessing us every day with their love and compassion. So as we celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, we pray for those same blessings on you and your family. So from all of us at Logan Thompson, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, and tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank. This evening for tomorrow, partly cloudy again, a high of only 49 and a low of 27 tomorrow evening. Sunny on Thursday with a high of 56. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 33 degrees.
Come on, Kathy, let's hear it again.
Wow.
Wow. Well, no.
Wow.
Now,
It is sweater weather.
we have the officially the Orr sisters, I guess, officially, but an honorary sister Richie Hughes here at 7:23. All right.
The leader of the flock.
Well, in more ways than one.
What's the leader of the flock?
Stage name is Jim Jones. All right, Zandra, let's kick this thing off here. Come on, what's happening? Just Linda, Zandra, all of you, Richie, whoever.
Roll call, right?
All right, so I want to start out first of all and give a big shout out to Steve and Melinda Holder. They are in Italy on celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh my goodness.
And he loves us so much that he sent me a text last night and said, don't forget my $100 for me and Melinda.
Cool.
So we're going to start it off with them.
He's probably riding a bicycle in Italy. He rides bikes all over the area.
Yes. And Dwayne Thompson, I know you're listening. You just texted. Go ahead and call on in. Make that donation.
Call out Mr. Chairman of ATS. And
that's right.
you know, speaking of retirement, he's retiring from Lee University. So
I know. And I've also got, let's start out, first of all, with Mr. Mermaid Mattress. He is giving $500.
What?
To the Empty Stocking Fund today.
Roger Pickett's giving?
Roger and Cindy, yes.
Wow. Well, now you said Cindy, I believe it.
Yes, so thank you for that.
Thank you, Roger and Cindy Pickett, Mermaid Mattress. Very nice.
That's right. And he just appreciates how much that we sing his jingle. And
I thought he had a restraining order on you.
No, he lifted that. That was lifted.
Oh, okay. He used to go to their house and sing it outside the window every night. Mermaid Mattress?
I quit that.
Okay, good. Well, there's a great start here. I tell you what, Bridget, we're going to take a quick break, but remind us what's happening over here, how people can get a hold of us, and also where we are right now. I think we need to update our totals here.
Yeah, that's right. So you can call us.
Brenda Lawson's not here, so we're all in trouble.
Call us or text us, 614-6499. Again, our number is 614-6499, or you can donate online at mymix1041.com. So our total as of right now is $96,002.95.
Whoa, hello. All right, I knew that had jumped since I was here yesterday morning. Lindsay Bell hung out with Dwayne Williams yesterday afternoon, did a great job. And so anyway, all right, so Bridget, how do people get a hold of us? Let's keep the Big Mo going here.
Okay, yeah, again, 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line. Text us on the Sell with Darren text line. Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Call or text 614-6499 and online at mymix1041.com.
We're going to send this out to the Orr sisters and Sister Richie. It's Santa.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Have you been thinking about trading, but lack of inventory and high interest rates have you holding off? Well, the wait is over. Cleveland Ford has plenty of vehicles to choose from and 2.9% financing available. So come see us or simply click this ad to get pre-approved.
May the blessings of peace, good cheer, and warm buttery made from scratch biscuits greet you this holiday season. From our Hardee's family to yours, Merry Christmas. We look forward to serving you all-day goodness in the new year.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights will be open an extra week this season, now through January 6th. Tickets available online only at crockcity.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. Then I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Good morning. I didn't know I was going to walk into all this.
I know. I didn't tell you I wanted you to come.
True.
Scotty, how are you?
Good. Doing great.
Well, we're going to be visiting with Scotty here, but I tell you, Mayfield Dairy, it's been, I know, a tremendous year and so much happening. But you and I talk about this every year, you know. You guys do quite a bit at Christmas time as far as Mayfield ice cream flavors and different products, don't you?
Well, mostly peppermint stick, and of course we have eggnog And
Oh, wait a second.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry.
I just came by to see what second place looks like.
Oh! Sheldon just came in. Sheldon, it's your buddy Scotty.
Scotty, how are you, sir?
Come in. What? What did you
real
just
quick,
say?
You listen. First, you called me, texted me this morning. You said the entire conference room was full of people. It wasn't full of people. It was full of sisters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. There's nobody. I mean, Scotty Mayfield's here, but I just listen, guys. I wanted. Thanks for all you're doing. I saw that you didn't raise enough. Brenda even show up this morning. That's fine. I appreciate what you guys do leading up to my day Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
I can't believe we don't have Sarah McLaughlin playing in the background here, but that's fine. I mean, it really is fine. But no.
You want to stay around and have your picture made with the winner.
You can't.
I can see they didn't run the tree scam on me like they did last year. Again, and on Sunday. It really is fine. It is really fun.
This is like the WWE. All of a sudden, he's coming in there just like,
Absolutely.
I love it.
He tries to be. I beat you every year. She is over here lying.
So you're saying they're going to be second place?
Call in right
That one's on lockdown.
So Shelton, you guys are coming up Thursday.
Yes.
So you're calling a win again.
Yes, absolutely.
Zandra said last year's under protest. Is that right?
Yeah.
This year's already under protest. Who's doing the counting out here? That's what
Well, that's the issue.
Yeah, there we go.
Scotty is.
That's the problem.
Scotty had no idea what he walked into.
Absolutely not. Hey, best of luck to you guys. Well wishes.
Didn't you make you gave him like $5 or something last year? You remember that? Like you gave him a little donation. He was ready.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Thanks for that lead in.
There you go.
That's okay, but I remember the first year we started, you gave to us.
The first,
the
first year you got started, I was 12.
And your dreams.
He was on our team, and now you're a traitor. No, but it's okay. It's all for right.
Well, it's all going to the same place. So anyway,
it is.
All right, get out. We're done.
Thanks, Bob.
Get out. Yeah. Now back to Scotty Mayfield for some IQ points. Sorry, Scotty.
that was fun.
That doesn't happen with Julie Edwards at Channel 3, does it?
That's true.
Scotty, let's go back, though, and we're talking about Christmas products with Mayfield Dairy. What's happening?
So we got eggnog out there, which I really like. I actually have some in my coffee this morning.
You told us about
I never did that before, but we were out of milk this morning, so I had to...
Wait. Did you say you ran out of milk? I would like to get that documented. Is there any way we can document that Scotty Mayfield was out of milk?
Oh, my!
Is that possible?
The only excuse I can give you is there was an empty Nurture carton in the sink and an empty chocolate milk carton in the sink.
Oh,
so we just
man.
ran out. So.
Oh, my goodness.
But we had some whipping cream. So
Oh,
but I chose eggnog. But yeah, we have eggnog and peppermint stick. And I brought you this morning
Here we go.
some mint chocolate chip. Because I thought if I bring him peppermint, he's going to complain because it doesn't have chocolate in it.
Me complain?
You know him well.
Well, he might say something about why didn't you bring me something I would like to eat.
I got me some actually on the Saturday, this past Saturday. We're joined by, we got a great room full. Scott, hang out with us if you can for a little while here. And we have the sisters, the Orr sisters. We have Richie Hughes, Scotty Mayfield, Bridget. What a morning we got here. But how can the people join the party for the Empty Stocking Fund? Because you know what? It's serious business. We've only got a few days left. We will be at First Baptist Cleveland tomorrow morning. We're going to be getting that new building underway. The first broadcast in that new building will be tomorrow morning. Looking forward to be joined. We're going to join Pastor Easley and a bunch of people. Loving good, all of them, Beasley tomorrow morning. But how do people get involved right now?
Okay, call us or text us, 614-6499. Again, call or text 614-6499. Online at mymix1041.com.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. If you need extra cash for the holidays, call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance. 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware, 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
At Cleveland Ford, we had a bright idea. Let's make this a great...
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Their no-cost review begins with listening and continues with advice and collaboration. Call Jay and Brittany Hagee and the team at Alon Planning Partners, 423-315-1441, and online at alonplanning.com.
What a morning, 7:38. If you're just joining us, we have the Orr sisters, Richie Hughes, Scotty Mayfield. What more do you want? We had Shelton coming in here threatening all of us, and Scotty's serving ice cream. And Richie, it reminds me, to see him do this is like Abraham Lincoln handing you a $5 bill when Scotty Mayfield serves you Mayfield ice cream.
Aspect of Scotty Mayfield being in the room.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I lived in Georgia for 22 years. In Brazelton, Georgia, there is a Mayfield dairy plant.
Yes.
It was right across from where I live.
Yes.
And I said, I know where that came from.
You got that right.
I know where that
So
Scotty's
Scotty's dishing out the mint chocolate chip, the eggnog. Sadly, Xandra got a hold of the eggnog. We won't tell you about that, but it ain't the new wine, I guarantee you. 21 before 8 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Thanks to Roger and Cindy Pickett, $500 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 56 and a low of 38 tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy again, a high of only 49 and a low of 27. Mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 56. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 33 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at Aubrey's the Cleveland location and order there.
Sweater weather.
We're just going to leave the mics on the whole time. I mean, you might as well. All right, so let's reset here for a second. 20 minutes before 8 a.m. Just who's got something? We got people. Richie, you've got something, I think.
I've got some money and a challenge.
Oh, there we go.
And I need everybody to take notes on this challenge because I want all of you to think about who your city councilman is. because my city councilman is Tom Cassida.
Yes.
And Denise and Tom Cassida are giving $1,000.
Very nice.
But they're challenging each of the other city councilmen to do the same. So let's just call them all out. Dale Hughes. Let's start with Dale Hughes. Who does he represent? Okay. Bill Estes. Who does he represent?
I know him.
David May. You know. Okay.
Yes,
David May. Avery
Yeah.
Johnson. How about Avery?
Come on, Avery. Come on now.
Listening, Avery?
Come on, Avery.
David May wouldn't be
David,
out of bed.
David May. Who else? Help me. Mackenzie.
Well, not Mrs. McKenzie. Yeah, Marsha.
Marsha McKenzie.
Come on, Marsha.
Come on,
Marsha.
Who's left?
Marsha's
Who are we
mine.
leaving out?
I think that's about it. I think that's about it, isn't it? Hey, Gideon, you cover the city council every week. Did we get everybody?
Yeah.
If all those folks would get involved, that'd put us. I mean, just,
Well,
just
that way-
Hey, do you have a number to Dale R. Hughes?
Dale R. Hughes is going to call in at 8:20.
8:20.
He's going to
8:20.
tell us his pledge because Kathy called him out.
Yes, I did, Dale, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, buddy.
That's right.
I think that was
Hallelujah.
my
Mom and Daddy.
success.
Right.
Well,
That was
my
Mom and Daddy.
success goes to Dale Hughes.
Hey, and no kidding, this is a very special week at Bradley Central High School. It's their Hall of Fame, first time they've ever done it. Your dad, Dale R. Hughes, in the first class of what is a 108-year tradition at Bradley Central High School, the first Hall of Fame. The banquet is Thursday night. Friday night, we'll be there with Mix TV and Mix 104.1 for Cleveland Bradley. Basketball this Friday night at Bradley. They're going to honor your dad. Many others. I think it's a class of about 8 people going in. That's got to be a thrill for, and we'll talk to him next hour, but it's got to be a thrill for your dad.
It is a thrill, and that, the inaugural class is special. It's kind of like a first-time Hall of Fame ballot thing, but I'm telling you, the names that were not voted in this first time were amazing. The nominations, when you've got a school that's 108 years old, and the history and rich tradition of Bradley Central, there are hundreds of worthy candidates. So,
oh my Lord!
So thankful that Dad was voted in by the committee, and we're going to celebrate that Thursday night at the Pie Center, and then we're going to do. I guess it's Friday night at the ball game. There's a little basketball game Friday night.
Well, a little basketball game.
Basketball game.
And
I played in that game a few times.
I know you did.
And I cheered in that game a bunch of times.
All of you cheered.
And I cheered for Richie in some of those games.
She did, and I needed it.
And I watched both of y'all.
Those Cleveland Blue Raiders student sections got they got a little loud sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I think you were in that student section, Steve. Were you not?
Were you the cross rival?
Steve, were you calling us names? There were some ugly names.
You're a lot older than me, so no, I wasn't calling you names. And by the way, you and Lovingood, let me tell you, it'll take another 108 years for you to get in the Hall of Fame at Bradley. I guarantee you right now.
That's probably true. I accept that.
All right. Let me get sports here. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. This sports report is sponsored in part by the town squire. Larry, thank you. That $300 gift in honor of his 6 grandsons at the town squire. Great sale, great prices. The town squire, ready to help you with your gift-giving needs. Bring in your Christmas list. Yes, the town squire selection's at its best. Hats by Bailey's, Kangol, and Volunteer Traditions. Dress and casual slacks and sportswear in the latest style by Mountain Khaki, Southern Tide, Peter Millar, Ballin, Hager, Johnny O, and Jeans by 34 Heritage. Come on in. Now's the time to pick it out and get it gift wrapped for free at the Town Squire. Locally owned and operated for over 46 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, the home of personal service. All right. Well, let's get serious just for a second here. Bridget, understand we have a traffic issue?
Yeah, so there's a wreck that just happened. It's going to be at the intersection of Paul Hub Parkway and Peerless Road. So first responders are not on the scene just yet, so someone just texted us this. So it's Paul Hub Parkway at Peerless Road, a wreck there that just happened. So first responders will be on the scene soon. So be aware of that as you drive this morning. As always, we appreciate that text. Call or text us anytime if you see a traffic problem, 614-6499.
All right, let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Bengals defeated the Jaguars last night, 34-31 in overtime. We have the final four, we have the final 4 Heisman, or the finalists, I should say, were announced during Monday Night Football last night. LSU's Jaden Daniels, Ohio State's Marvin Harrison Jr., Oregon's Bo Nix, who used to quarterback at Auburn, and then Washington's Michael Penix Jr. Richie, what do you think?
Saturday, I probably would have said Bo Nix, but I'm going to go with, I don't know, it's Jaden Daniels or Penix. It's one of those two, I think.
Scotty Mayfield, you have an opinion?
Well, I was going to tell you about the Georgia-Alabama game.
Oh, let's talk.
He watches everything on DVR.
Let's talk about it.
I watched it again night before last, and Alabama won again.
Did they really? Hey, no kidding. No kidding. So Florida State being left out. What do you think, Scotty?
I think that it's going to be very interesting. What if Florida State beats Georgia? What if? I don't believe they can, but maybe they will.
Who knows?
And they end up not winning the national championship, and they're the only undefeated team in the United States, and they beat Georgia. Could they be number one and not even go to the Final Four if they beat Georgia?
That'd be interesting. Now, as we're about to have another guest sit down here in a second, Richie, Mike Alford, the AD at Florida State, is from Cleveland, Bradley grad, and he had some very pointed comments, obviously, for the committee.
If you're a Florida State fan, you have to feel slighted. I mean, you can't get around that. And I know there are provisions for injured players. Their first quarterback's hurt, the second quarterback's hurt. So the committee has a lot to consider, and that's their job. They have more information than anybody. I do believe what Scotty said is pretty viable. I hadn't thought of it that way. They could truly be, because if Michigan and Washington do get beat, what if they are a conference champion, undefeated, and beat the 29-win-in-a-row Georgia team? That would be a very interesting scenario.
But that's not going to happen. I mean, come on. They're not going to beat Georgia.
I just wanted you to know that I was slightly current.
Well, here's the deal. Scotty watches all these sporting events on DVR.
Last night I watched Green Bay beat Kansas City.
Oh, that was Sunday. Okay, that's all right. All right, that's fine. That's good. I like that. High school basketball tonight. Cleveland will host Knoxville Bearden at 6 o'clock. The girls' action, boys at 7:30. We'll have it right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, always supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Lake Forest swept 4 games in junior varsity and varsity from Hunter Middle last night. And big note here, last week's Blue Cross Bowl at Fenway Stadium, the most attended in the 3 years since the state football championships moved to Chattanooga. Big congratulations to Brant Donlin, Tim Morgan, everybody, our buddies at Chattanooga Sports. 32,177 people attended. They did have 4 local teams. By the way, that's the most attendance that the entire Blue Cross Bowl has had, even the 12 years prior when it was at Tennessee Tech and in Cookeville. It's the 48th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. We are on day number 7 of 10. We wrap things up this Friday morning. And Linda, we've got a great special guest here, a longtime friend of ours.
Yes, Dwayne Morrow, and he is the city president of Southeast Bank here in Cleveland. And we have always tried to participate and be a sponsor during this time because our bank truly loves to give back to the community. So Dwayne has a donation. I'm not really sure what it is either. I think I'm.
Well, let's say good morning, my buddy Dwayne Morrow.
And we'll let Dwayne talk for just a minute.
Y'all are having way too much fun.
Come on! Look around here.
On the way in, and Florida State needs to play a tougher schedule.
Oh, okay. That's a vote for the SEC. All right.
Well, I hope Mike Alford is not listening.
Really?
Remember, I went to Cleveland.
He's not.
That's fair. Yeah. I was talking about y'all cheering in the stands. I thought, I bet that was me Sunday.
That's about right. That's about right.
Anyway, Linda's right. We've been able to contribute over the last years to the Empty Stocking Fund, and I know you sent me a little message this year, which I appreciated, and told me a little bit about what was going on and about the needs and number of students that y'all had signed up and stuff. And right after that, one of my other mothers, Linda, at work, called me up and told me about how much we needed to try to look to contribute again this year. And I want to say that I'm proud that we've been able to increase that gift. And Southeast Bank's gift this year is $3,000.
Wow. Dwayne, thank you so
excited.
much. And like you say, you know, children are very important to Southeast Bank. Students, especially education, is a big part of what your
Right.
bank does.
Sure is.
It is. We come from an educational background, student loans in it, that where Southeast Bank was built from in it. So one of our top things we contribute to on an annual basis in each community that we're in is in student involvement activities in it. And I think you'll continue to see that year after year. And this is just another one of those we get to be able to participate in.
Does anybody ever come in your bank at Southeast Bank and ask where the breakfast bar is? The old Shoney's, you know, you're in the old Shoney's.
Or a hot fudge cake.
Or a hot fudge cake. You still, Brad Benton. Hey, I was with Brad yesterday afternoon. Brad keeps those hot fudge cakes in his car. So if you ever just want to, you know, just get one there, it'd be just fine. Linda, and you're in Ottawa at Southeast Bank.
Yes, I'm in Ottawa, but we are a team, Dwayne and I, because I still have a lot of Cleveland customers being from Cleveland. And I would just like to say right now, too, we have a CD special at 12 months, 5.40.
Hey,
so
now
if you
we're
need
talking.
somewhere to put your money, just come and see Dwayne or me.
5.4. That's pretty good.
That is. It
That's
is
really good, actually.
But yes, we love Southeast Bank. Again, like he talked about, we have scholarship funds for, I think, every college that is within our footprint. Wow. And it's amazing how many scholarships we give and how much the bank gives. So we love giving back to the community.
Yeah, I'm amazed at each time they pass those out of how many thank you letters we get locally from ones from Cleveland State, Lee University, from Southern. We go to UTC all the way to University of Tennessee and Tennessee Tech.
Yes.
My goodness. Dwayne, how can people reach you at Southeast Bank here in Cleveland?
You can reach me. The easiest way I tell people to reach me is on my cell phone. It's 423-368-9884.
All right, so
because I always have that with me.
What's that, Dwayne? I want everybody to text Dwayne Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. So what's that number again, Dwayne?
423-368-9884.
And do it one more time for him.
A man.
Do it one more time, Dwayne. I know you're a good Baptist, but come on.
I do have a Church of God Bible cover, though.
Oh, come on.
I felt that.
And it fits a Baptist Bible, believe it or not.
Scotty's getting nervous.
We're all together in this thing.
I gave it to him.
Yeah.
423-368-9884.
Somebody text Dwayne and tell him Merry Christmas.
There you go.
All right, Linda, how do we get a hold of you at Southeast and Ottawa?
You can reach me at 423-506-5255, or you can reach me at 423-238-3002.
All right, thank you very much. Southeast Bank making a very nice $3,000 donation this morning to the Empty Stocking Fund. Bobby Ludwig, are you a part of the Frozen Chosen?
Hey, Steve, good morning.
Are you outside?
I'm inside this morning.
Not too
Steve.
bad. Trying to keep you on hold. We got a room full this morning,
You got a busy
Bobby.
morning this morning. You got a busy morning.
We sure do. Hey, what's happening?
Hey, markets were down yesterday. The Dow off 41 points to close at 36,204. The S&P down 24 to close at 4,570. The Nasdaq off 120 points yesterday to close at 14,185. So, market starting a downtrend in December. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right. Thank you, Bobby. We appreciate it. How can we get in touch with you?
Hey, give us a call.
Start it away.
Retirement and life insurance, 473-2215. Hey, Steve, that's all right. You don't listen anyway.
Well, look, Bobby, here's the deal. We have the Orr sisters in here. They're all wearing flamingos on their head, even Coach Hudson here.
Hey, by the way, Bobby is our financial advisor, mine and Kevin's.
Oh, is that right?
He is,
Yeah.
and
And now you live outside.
Yeah,
is that right?
Exactly. We live out on the deck like he does. So, and we love every minute of it. So, thanks, Bobby.
Hey, good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
Now we got Scotty Mayfield here. He's dishing out ice cream. He's dishing out eggnog. We have Richie Hughes here. Looks like Elton John with those glasses on.
Rocket Man. That's Rocket Man. Do you
Now we got Scotty Gilbert in the house. Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord!
That's a surprise for everybody.
Oh my God! Look at this. Now, here's where we are right now. We got tea cookies from Townhouse, and we got ice cream from Mayfield. What more do you want, people?
And you got cow patties from Andrea.
Cow patties from Andrea. Bobby, you just come join the party, man. Come on.
It's a party. I'll be there.
All right, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Good morning, Commissioner Gilbert. How are you doing?
Good morning, Steve Hartline.
How's everything going with you?
Everything's going pretty good.
You met Scotty? You guys know each other?
I've met him a couple of times. I don't know him real well, but I know him.
You serve his milk at Townhouse Bake Shop.
I eat his ice cream constantly.
Yeah, well, he's got some more here if you want it.
That's my favorite ice cream.
Well,
Scotty, how's everything at Townhouse Bake Shop?
Everything's going good at the bakery. Just been working hard, and Thanksgiving was a big hit. And man, Christmas is coming up. Don't forget your cookies.
That's right.
That's the way it's possible for us to come and donate to the Empty Stocking Fund and do the things that we do. But I just want to say something about this lady right here.
Oh.
So excited.
Is it nice?
Listen, this should be Miss Bradley County.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You have not. There's nobody that works for Bradley County school system like this lady does. She gives of her time. She's a servant. She has a servant's heart, and you can't cry. You make me cry. This is the truth. I was at Bradley High School, and she was a cheerleader coach. And, I mean, it's just everywhere you see her, whatever they need is where she's at. If it's in the cafeteria at Thanksgiving, wherever, she just constantly serving. So she called me and asked me, she said, hey, would you come and donate your money when I'm there? And I said, you got it.
Well, let's do it.
Absolutely.
We got a lot of new people, Scotty, in this area. I want to talk a little history for just a moment. Your dad was such a big part of this with Tom and Sandra Rowland and Bobby Taylor at the very beginning of this Empty Stocking Fund about 50 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys really got Tom started in a lot of ways.
I remember there's a picture in the old paper that's got, I want to say Squeaky Myers.
Oh, yeah. Herman Squeaky Myers.
My dad, my Uncle Johnny, and Junior, and Arthur, and all of them standing in a picture when they very first started the Empty Stocking Fund. And it was something. It's always been the Gilbert family's heart to
absolutely
help kids.
Absolutely,
I mean, we love kids, and that's the number one reason I'm on the commission. I love kids, and I just want to help them and make sure they have a good opportunity for good schooling. And this right here is one of your perfect opportunities to donate. And, you know, let a kid that don't get to have Christmas.
That's right.
And I think it's a wonderful thing, and I just wanted to come up and in honor of my mother and father and my brother Roger and Miss Kathy. And all of my employees at the bakery that makes this possible. And from the Gilbert family, we'd like to donate that to the Empty Stocking Fund.
$1,000.
Whoa! Hello!
We appreciate everything you do. You know, if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't happen.
Right.
Thanks. Well, Scotty, there's a lot of wonderful people, as you know, and your family has been at the very heart and the foundation of this. And you continue, and I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. That's going to buy a lot of toys. What about this? What about Scotty Mayfield and Scotty Gilbert? The two Scotties are here. They're getting pictures everywhere.
Hey, these girls right here, if I ever run for mayor, I hope to God they help me.
Oh, wait a second. We may have an announcement. I love it.
You definitely want us on your side.
All right, you hear that, Richie? You hear that? Thank you, Scotty.
I'd just like to say, between you and Scotty Mayfield, I'd like to thank you for every fat cell in the two Scotties, you're responsible for everything on my waistline.
To also, Richie Hughes, his dad was my principal. Yes. Not just my principal, one of my best friends.
That's right.
And his mother, when my mom passed away, his mother became my mother.
Yeah.
And she would come to the bakery and sit and talk to me. And them times like that right there mean a whole lot.
Amen.
That's exactly.
His family is amazing people.
They are.
And I appreciate you.
And that's your twin brother, Richie. God bless you.
It's my twin brother, Richie, and it's good to have him in Cleveland.
Oh, let's not now. I know we're all about Christmas. Well,
thank God
Yeah.
you're doing what you do.
Thank
I love you.
That's good. Thank you, Scotty. We love you, buddy.
Thank you.
Scotty Gilbert, let's give him a big hand, everybody. Come on now. Hey, if you're just joining us, man, are we having fun here. It's 8 a.m. I'm going to be joined by Governor Bill Lee with a live interview this afternoon at 2:45. So tune into that. If you can't listen or watch that live, you can go back and listen or watch. Bridget, let's get caught up. And then we really appreciate Mayfield Dairy sponsoring him and sponsoring the Empty Stocking Fund for many, many years. And Scotty's we're going to talk about an event coming up Thursday at the Visitor Center here in just a second. But, Bridget, I want to go over to you just for some updates here.
Yeah, here's what's been happening this morning. Steve and Melinda Holder, $100. Roger and Cindy Pickett, Mermaid Mattress, $500. Stephen Shelton, $5.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
-5.
Johnny Mull, $100. City Councilman Tom and Denise Cassida, $1,000. Sherry Spangler, in memory of Ron Spangler, $200.
Yes, thank you.
Southeast Bank, Dwayne Morrow, $3,000. Mose and Lisa Hicks, they say they love the Orr sisters, $50 from them.
Thank you.
And then County Commissioner Scotty Gilbert, Townhouse Bake Shop, $1,000. So that brings our total to $101,357.95.
Hello. So we've passed the $100,000 mark because of you, but we end this on Friday. Tomorrow morning we're live at First Baptist Cleveland. We'll be in the new building tomorrow morning, I understand, with Pastor Easley and Loving Good and Beasley and all of them, and they'll all be there. Scotty Mayfield Dairy, boy, you've got a huge event up there at the Visitor Center this Thursday.
Well, it's just going to be fun. We're going to have Santa there, and Maggie's going to be there. We're going to have milk and cookies, and just from 5 to 7 at the Visitor Center, and it should be fun to have kids and families around. There's a lot of these opportunities this time of year, and this is just one of them. So.
We had family in at Thanksgiving, and, one of the first things I want to do is come and take a tour, and so many people around, even here, people coming in. Maybe it's been a long time since they've been on a tour, or they've never been on a tour.
We have a lot, this time of year, we have a lot of families from out of town. And so we enjoy them coming to visit and seeing the plant and having some ice cream.
Well, we love it. And, of course, Mayfield Dairy. Milk and cookies with Maggie this Thursday, 5 to 7. Is that right?
Right.
At the Visitors Center. And it's turned into a big event the last several years. Also, I got this from Danny Murray about an hour ago. Tonight is the Voices of Lee Home for Christmas concert at Pango Hall tonight at 7 o'clock on the Lee campus. Now, Bridget, he said all the tickets are gone, but what?
But if you have a ticket and you, for some reason, aren't going to be able to use it tonight, they need to know that because they have people wanting to get in that couldn't get a ticket.
Like Richie, for instance, whose pictures
I'm actually leading the program. I have 4 solos. That's
I've
why
got
it's
an
sold
extra
out.
ticket now.
What now?
Hi, if he's got 4 solos, I've got an
Scotty's turning all his tickets in.
Special dedicated song to Mayfield, and you're giving your ticket up. I'm shocked.
6-1. Call Danny in his office at 614-8320 if you have tickets. And Xander, you reserved 100 of them. I didn't think that was very nice. But
I'm a mouthful.
This ice cream.
Good. 614-8320. We got to take a break right here. It's a fun morning. Bridget, we want people to join. Let me say this. It's fun to give. And it's fun to give to children. We're having a lot of fun here. Why? Because we know that a record number of 1,500 local children will benefit from what you're doing. Whether it's a penny on up, ladies and gentlemen. You're giving to a child right here. Local children in Cleveland and Bradley County, the party that was founded in 1945 by Reverend Emmy Littlefield. And because of you, when you give, when you call, when you text, or however you give, you're keeping a tradition alive. That's what you're doing. And I thank you on behalf of 1,500 boys and girls who are benefiting. And I thank you. And I thank you. Let me tell you something. When you consider a little one, when you give to a child, you cannot help but be blessed. I guarantee you that. And so thank you. Thank you. Bridget, How do they get involved?
Okay, call us or text us at 614-6499. Again, our number is 614-6499. You can also donate online as well, mymix1041.com.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical...
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
It's going to be a least expensive cremation and funeral option facility. The good thing about Serenity is a big spacious facility. Chapel seats over 200 people, 3 big visitation rooms there. We also offer a discounted funeral service there, $4,900. That'll be the casket included in our services, and you won't feel stressed about your facilities. You'll have plenty of space there. If it's a $995 cremation or a $4,900 funeral, we're going to still give them a first-class professional service as we would treat our own family with.
Hi, I'm owner of Don Ledford Automotive Center, and we sell Chevrolet, GMC, and Buicks. From our family to your family, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. And if you're in the market for a new vehicle or used vehicle, please put us on your shopping list. We are open 24/7 at donledford.com. Merry Christmas.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our 3rd generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our 4th generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
1041 WCLE Calhoun. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
By metalroofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, Chris Foster. There'll be 4 candidates on stage at the 4th Republican presidential primary debate tomorrow night in Alabama. Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and Vivek Ramaswamy.
The Republican Party said candidates had to have donations from 80,000 people, including 200 in at least 20 different states, and at least 6% in 2 national polls, or that much in an early state poll and national poll.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal, former President Trump, says he will skip the debate like he has all the rest. The Israeli military is advancing in the southern part of the Gaza Strip and continues operations to the north.
Israeli forces raided the Hamas General Security Headquarters in northern Gaza's Jabalia neighborhood. This raid was conducted by 2 separate Israeli units, and they say they located rockets and weapons in the area before calling in airstrikes.
Fox's Trey Yingst. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome in. Let me give you a program reminder. I'll be joined by Governor Bill Lee with a live interview this afternoon at 2:45. That's 2:45 this afternoon. Governor Bill Lee. That'll be on Mix 1041 radio as well as MixTV.tv. We have several questions. We understand we'll have several minutes, about 15 minutes, with the governor. It's time for our obituary program now, brought to you by Pool Funeral Home. And Christy Annette Martin, age 54, passed away on Friday. The obituary says, and, you know, Christy was our dear, dear friend. She was a woman of faith, kindness, and curiosity. And her family says a true representation of a Proverbs 31 woman. And so let me give you this, of course, Christy and Chuck Martin, our dear, dear friend, actually a former co-host on this station years and years ago. But Christy passed away Friday at the age of 54. Let me give you the arrangements now. Saturday from 3 until 5 o'clock at the Pool Funeral Home, with the service following at 5 o'clock in the chapel. Now, in lieu of flowers, consider donating to Christy Martin's Medical Bills GoFundMe account. It's been organized by Melanie Wiley and Pool Funeral Home in charge arrangements for our friend Christy Martin, who passed away on Friday at the age of 54. And again, the arrangement Saturday, visitation at Pool Funeral Home from this Saturday from 3 until 5. And then the funeral, the actual service, will be following that in the chapel. And you can donate to Christy Martin's Medical Bills GoFundMe account, and they do have that in the printed obituary. And Brenda Gail Menshew, age 66, died Friday, originally from Cave Springs, Georgia, lived in Tennessee for 30 years. The arrangements by the Pool Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services for Brenda Gail Menshew, age 66, who passed away on Friday. This report is sponsored by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services. All right, Bridget, I know we still got traffic problems out there, I think, and so let's head over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working to clear up an accident, Paul Huff Parkway at Peerless Road, so be aware of that as you drive this morning. Otherwise, things looking great. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
Whether you're looking for a subtle change to your face or a more dramatic transformation for your body, Refined Looks leads the way. Call our Cleveland office at 423-331-5300 or visit refinedlooks.com to book your appointment. Beauty begins here.
All right, we are back 15 after 8 a.m. All right, so I want to go over to Zandra. Let me just reset. We've crossed a new hour here 15 minutes ago. We're joined by the Orr sisters, honorary sister Richie Hughes, who's dressed like Elton John, and Scotty Mayfield here, and, of course, Mayfield Dairy. And Zandra, I tell you, you ladies, you and your sisters, and Richie, have been working on this for quite a while.
We have been, and we have some loyal givers or donors to the Empty Stocking Fund, so it's always easy just contacting them and reminding them. So we've got quite a few, and we've got quite a few in-person guests.
All right, I'm going to just turn things over to you. So,
okay.
Ladies?
Carmen, you want to get started?
Well, absolutely.
Oh, Carmen Astoria's here.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
He's the best.
You know, this is an honor to be here. This is the who's who of Bradley County. I mean, I walked in here and I'm like, I mean, you got the Orr sisters, you got Richie Hughes, you got Scotty Mayfield. I mean, I'm telling you what.
Bridget. You're not going to mention Bridget? She successfully completed rehab. I mean, come on. Well, not really. She's stuck on that 9th step. Not the same you are, quite frankly. All right.
But just so excited to be here, and I've got Michael West from Food City, and we just announced last week a great partnership with Food City. You know, Food City is really investing in our community, and so they partnered with Lee Athletics, free admission to Lee men's and women's basketball games all season long.
Unbelievable.
So we are so grateful to Food City. The men's basketball team is 5-0 for the first time since 2014. The women's team is 4-2. They won 4 straight games. So come on out, free of charge. It's a great family atmosphere. You can come on out, have a great night with your family, cheer on 2 winning basketball teams that do things the right way, which, you know, sometimes is hard to find this day and age in college athletics. So really excited, and just want to let Michael hop in and talk a little bit about Food City's investment in Lee Athletics and the community.
Yeah, good morning, Michael.
Hey, good morning. I just want to talk about how great of an opportunity it is for both parties, Lee and with Food City. I'm actually a graduate of Lee, so when they heard about the Food City sponsorship, I was just like, oh yeah, keeping it local. Right there. One thing that our CEO, Steve Smith, has really tried to be an advocate for is community involvement, not only just at a store level, but also an employee level. They like to do the Claude Varney Awards and really just give back to the community that's given so much to us, not just in, you know, coming to our store, but the relationships that we've been able to build and see grow over years and years and years. So I just wanted to thank you for that opportunity and maybe get a couple free games in too.
And also, how appropriate you have your top milk provider, Mayfield Dairy, also in the building here. This is, I mean, the Lord was in this morning. That's what I'm saying.
Can we get Scotty to go by Food City and get some milk because he ran out this
morning?
Yeah, Scotty did. Go by Food City. They've got some.
I was going to go to the one in Athens.
Well, hey, on Sunday, it's Mayfield Ice Cream Day, so free Mayfield ice cream sandwiches at Walker Arena. Not only do you get in the games free, but you also are going to get free ice cream sandwiches as well.
Oh, wow. That's after church, right?
That's after church. Listen,
church.
That's a 2 o'clock tip-off, so unless you go to Redemption of the Nations, you will be there on time. That tip-off,
so says the South Cleveland Youth Bank.
I might be running late myself at South Cleveland. So.
Carmen, it's just so exciting. You know, we talk about this all the time. We're proud, of course, to be the exclusive stations of Lee University athletics. But before I say that, and here's a Hall of Famer Andrea Hudson right here. Come on.
The Hall of Famer. Coach Hudson got in this past year, and of course, 30 years of excellence, Coach. You know how much I think about you and all that you have meant to Lee Athletics. But when she called last week, I said yes, I would love to be on, especially on the day that she's hosting, because the thing I love about Andrea is she embodies what Lee Athletics is really all about, and that's not just winning, which she did at a high level, but also giving back to the community like we're doing here today. That's really what it's all about. We're trying to develop and graduate student athletes who are champions, not just in their sport, but in the classroom, in service to the community, and in their faith. So it's an honor to be here, absolutely.
Thank you.
Andrea, you were inducted by our friend Larry Carpenter, the longtime athletic director. What did that mean to you?
Oh, it meant everything to me. I was so excited to have him up there, and also, was able to tell a few moments that Larry and I had that were funny throughout the years. But, man, he was such a mentor to me. And nobody better. Love him.
And also, Andrea, not only a coach, but former assistant athletic director at Lee University. All right, Carmen, so you got a bunch of Lee grads in the room here, too. So tell us what's happening this year.
Well, we're really, really excited about all that's going on in Lee Athletics. Of course, this Food City partnership was huge for us. We're really excited about what that will do in the community. We've launched a brand new mobile app, which is sponsored by Hardee's. Shout out to them for their sponsorship of that. So make sure to download the all-new Lee Sports Athletics app, available in the App Store. That's the best way to stay connected with Lee Athletics all season long.
Give me 1 second here. Sorry, Carmen. Brenda Lawson is watching, and anytime we get a message from Brenda Lawson, we'll pause here. Hey, Brenda reminds us that Lee students have shopped and wrapped for the Empty Stocking Fund. Been doing it for years.
They have, and Lee athletes are doing it again this year, so they are going to be doing some of the shopping as well.
That's actually tomorrow.
And that's tomorrow. That's taking place tomorrow. I saw an email come across my desk yesterday about that, so we'll have several student athletes that help with that. So on behalf of Lee Athletics, we would like to make a $1,000 donation to the Empty Stocking Fund. And we've also got several coaches. I know Emily Russell announced that she's donating another $50. We've got several coaches that are going to do individual donations as well. And so just, we believe in the Empty Stocking Fund. We believe in the difference that it makes in the lives of children in this community. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it. I love this time of year when it rolls around every year, not only because you turn on your radio, you're not sure what you're going to hear, what you're going to see.
Never know.
It's great content, but man, what a difference it makes. We're honored to be a part of it.
God bless you, Carmen. We love him. Carmen Lastoria, one of our team members here also, even outside of Lee. And Michael, it's a pleasure meeting you. Anything you want to add here about Food City before we go?
I just want to thank you for the opportunity to get on here, and I know Food City is very happy to have this sponsorship with Lee University, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
And I just want to add something for him. Rodney Dillard, if you're listening, go ahead and give us a call, because we know you want to make a donation today. He can't say that. I guess he's your boss.
On that note, Travis Godfrey has texted. He's the supplier of all things Lee University.
Travis is,
Southern Promotions, $200.
Thank you, Travis.
Travis, T-God, my man.
You also got Dr. Dwayne Thompson and his lovely wife. They are giving $100.
Thank you,
Dr. Thompson.
He's fixing to retire this year.
He is. He's going to be stepping down and enjoying retirement.
Rumor is he's acted retired the last 10 years. So I didn't know. He's also the chairman of the board of our ATS The Bridge committee and our group. And we love Dwayne Thompson. All right. Anybody have anything else we need to say before we got to take a break here? But anybody have anything else?
I wanted to know Richie's thoughts on the college football playoff.
Yeah, well,
Scotty missed it.
Scotty broke it down earlier.
Did I miss that?
Scenario.
Okay.
Scotty, come back to the mic.
Let Scotty roll this out for
So if Florida State has a miracle and finds a quarterback that can win, and they beat Georgia, maybe they'll be the the national champ, and not even be in the final.
If Michigan and Washington lose.
Well, listen, if Michigan wins, they're going to have to vacate it anyway because of all the signs.
So says an Ohio State guy right
give
here.
It to Florida State if they would have beat it.
And Scotty is a Georgia Tech fan and an alum. So, I mean,
I'm going with Alabama, if you want to know what I think.
You're going with Alabama.
I'm going with Alabama.
All right, we're going to take a break. Bridget, I tell you, before we get to the Empty Stocking Fund and update, we need to check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday My friend Pastor Jeannie Lou Allen, she's our children's pastor out at Mount Olive. Also, Allie Elliott Critchfield is 25 today. Gracie Akins is 12 years old, a 6th grader at Lake Forest. She is a part of Rhapsody Choir, also band. That is from Mom, Dad, and Tate. Heather Dykes is celebrating today. That is from her family. Kathy Bynum is celebrating today. Larry and Susan Carter, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary. They were high school sweethearts, great parents, and wonderful grandparents. Lauren Hall is 18 today, a senior at Walker Valley. That is from Mom and Dad. Clara Fox is celebrating today from Granny and Pappy Hunt. And then Hazel Spain is 93 today. Her friend Phyllis Root called that in. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwa Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
At Alon Planning Partners, we believe in better. A better way to invest, a better way to...
At Cleveland Ford, we had a bright idea. Let's make this a great holiday season with 2.9% financing. Let's give discounts up to $10,000, plus let's give trade assistance cash too. Let us show you how at Cleveland Ford.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
You're watching Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv, served by Taziki's. We'll be right back.
I'm Matthew Coleman.
And I'm Robert Thompson of the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Christmas is a special season, particularly in our community.
So as this holiday season unfolds, the Logan Thompson family wishes you peace, love, and a very
Merry Christmas.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights will be open an extra week this season, now through January 6th. Tickets available online only at CRockCity.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
All right, let's go to check quickly of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Thanks to Roger and Cindy Pickett. $500 to the Empty Stocking Fund. Really appreciate that. Now this word from Mermaid.
Hurry in. For a limited time, save $500 on select Tempur-Pedic at all Mermaid Mattress locations.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 56 and a low of 38 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy and a little bit cooler, a high of only 49 and a low of 27 tomorrow evening. Mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 56. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 36 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Great sale, great prices. The Town Squire, ready to help you with your gift-giving needs. Bring in your Christmas list.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Taziki's, it's the 48th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. I want to go over to Linda and to Zandra, and we've got more guests in here. Is that right?
We sure do. We have Chief Mark Gibson from our City Police Department, and before he makes his huge donation, the SROs from the City of Cleveland sent me a text, and they went together, and they believe in this program so much. They see the recipients, they see these children that are in need of what the Empty Stocking Fund stands for, and I can't talk, but they gave $200.
My goodness. Wow.
Let's give them a shout
and
out.
so many of them are at the party, Chief, on which is Saturday, December 16th. So that means an awful lot.
Yeah, these. I mean, they do get to see these kids, and our SRO program is really unique with Bradley County, the Sheriff's Department, and the city. They really invest themselves in the community, and they see these kids every single day and know the families, generations of the families. And we've got a 20-year plus SRO program, so they know moms, dads, grandparents, kids, kids. So. Their input into these programs are great. We appreciate their service here.
All right, so tell us what you're bringing in.
Well, we're bringing in. This is from our officers and our employees of the City Police Department. We raised $1,901.
That's awesome.
Wow.
We appreciate being a part of this program because we do actually see where this money goes, and we actually see it in action. And I think that's one of the biggest things for us is we know where it goes and we see where it goes, and we're proud to be a part of it. So,
well, you know, and Zandra, these people put their lives for us on the line every day.
Oh, yes.
Every day, every night, and for them to come and give is just incredible.
And how did y'all do that?
Well, we do we do a No Shave November money thing. So
does Evie participate in that?
She does. She does. We allow her to shave. She has to pay to shave.
Okay.
So that's how it works. The guys pay not to shave, the girls pay to shave. So it works out.
I love it.
But they do it every year, and we keep a policy that they can't have a beard, but we allow them if they give a donation, and we allow them to grow a beard throughout the year. And I tell you, I never seen some guys that were so passionate about having facial hair, but it's okay.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing, but this is one of the things they look forward to every year, and we look forward to being part of it. So we're appreciative to
Such
be a
a
part of it.
tradition. God bless you, Chief.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming in. I know this is not what you like to do.
Oh yeah, well, I was called to find out why nobody's at work. So.
Oh, that's right. And then Evie, where is Evie? She's just never at work anymore.
Evie's gave up on me, so she's out of town in training.
She's a rock star.
That's what they said. They're supposed to be in training. I don't know.
Training.
Yeah.
Training. What they call it.
So.
I love it.
But
Thank you, Chief.
thank you guys.
God
I appreciate
bless
it.
you.
Thank you so
There
much.
he is, Chief
And
Gibson,
hey, he
come
got
on.
his cow patty. Yay.
Got a cow patty.
Thank you.
All right, I tell you what, we've got Linda. Let's go over to you.
Okay, so we have Joy from Toyota.
Joy!
Hey.
They have always been a big sponsor of the Empty Stocking Fund, and so we're excited that he came in today. And thank you, Monte.
It's always a pleasure. Absolutely, yeah. For Monte and everybody at Toyota Cleveland, it's always a pleasure to represent everybody there.
Amen.
Well, let me ask you before we talk about the Empty Stocking Fund. What's happening at Toyota of Cleveland? You guys are rocking and rolling, aren't you?
Yeah, a lot of new car inventory in. It's just been real exciting. We just had a huge Black Friday sale, and coming into Christmas, Toyota's December to remember. So it's been fun. I've been there for a long time, and I'm glad to be with a bunch of passionate folks who really care about the community, and also blessed to be here today.
I know
Yes.
you're a big sports fan. You've been on our sports team for a long time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's talk about what did you make of the college football playoff committee and what's happening there?
It's in my opinion, I believe we play the game to play the game, and I really feel for Florida State. I will say, when you go undefeated, regardless of who beat who and who did what, when you win every game you out there, 8 wins over teams that made bowl games, including 2 SEC win, 1 neutral site, 1 in the swamp, not to mention a win at Clemson, and to beat a ranked team in a conference championship. I do feel for the Florida State people. So
Right.
to all the Noles out there, I hope it's a great game against Georgia. But congratulations to the Tide for making it in. It was a great SEC championship game.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the empty stocking fund. Tell me about Toyota Cleveland and what's happening.
Yeah, so, we're glad to once again, be a participant of the Empty Stocking Fund. And, always during this time of year, you always feel about what everybody's going through and how you can contribute. And, Monte and Toyota Cleveland wanted to donate $1,000 to the Empty Stocking Fund. So,
thank you, Monte.
Thank you, Monte.
Really proud to be a part of a team that cares about everybody, and also be, proud to be with a station that supports such a great event here as well.
Right.
Well, Monte's, I tell him all the time, is the coolest man in Cleveland.
I love him.
He is. He's the coolest man for
I
sure.
love him. Thank you, Monte, Crystal, everybody at Toyota of Cleveland. Well, I tell you, Linda, they're great, aren't they?
Hey, I love all
Yes,
of
absolutely.
all of those. Bowers Automotive is
Bowers.
just actually. And while we're on that, I'd just like to say that Bowers Automotive donated $1,000 as
Oh,
well.
my goodness.
So,
Thank you so much. Thank you guys very much. I understand we have a caller on the line right now. Good morning, caller.
Yes, Steve, Dale Hughes calling.
Hall of Famer, Dale R. Hughes. Dale, how are you?
How are you, sir?
Well, if you could see what I'm seeing, you'd be praying a lot, Brother Hughes. We have
Brenda would be right
the
here
Orr
with us.
sisters.
Hey, you've got great people there. You've got Kathy and Andrea and Linda and Yvonne and Sandra. And is Richie still there?
Elton, it's Elton to you. It's Rocket Man.
Oh, Rocket Man.
He's dressed like Elton
He can't
John.
see
but,
it.
you know,
He can't see it.
That's, he's wearing his
Hey,
flag.
Dad.
I think he hears that a lot.
What's up, Pop?
Hey, Steve, Brenda Marlene is on the phone also.
Hello, Brenda Hughes.
Hello, Steve. Hey, Richie.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Brenda.
Hello, Brenda.
Hey, Mr. Hughes.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, boss.
Poor girls.
Yeah.
Kathy said, hey, boss. Hey, and Dale and Brenda, also Scotty Mayfield is in our studio. Say good morning to Scotty.
He's a legend.
Whoa, hey, Scotty.
Good morning. Good morning.
We have patronized Scotty for years. So, Scotty, it's good to hear from you.
Thank you.
Well, here's the deal. We allow you to come on the air, but we ask you, what are you going to give? Let's get right to it. Are you going to give some money today or not?
Yes, sir. We are going to give. We do we give in the past?
You always give. You're a faithful giver to this. We used to host this event up on the hill at the hotel.
For years and years. For years and years.
That's exactly right. Well, you can count on the $1,000 from.
Oh,
Another city councilman.
Some of Richie's inheritance going away. That's too bad.
Well, when you put it that way, wait, let's
Wait a second
reevaluate. That's two city councilmen at $1,000.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, Brenda.
Yes.
Hey, listen. So, what would it take? Could we auction off an item to where you go to someone's house and play the organ? I mean, do a private concert, or even they could come to North Cleveland. You just play the organ. You're the best organist ever.
Ever.
Is
Yes.
Brenda Hughes.
That's true.
Amen.
She played at my first wedding.
She played it.
Oh.
She played at my only wedding.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Andrea?
I said she played at my only wedding.
Dale married me in one of my weddings.
There's been a few weddings amongst these sisters.
So once again, if you've been married to us, call in and
Or their attorney.
So I think these girls need to sell tickets and allow people to go with them on their trip.
Trust me, they try to go. We have thought about that because so many people don't have siblings, or
That like
sisters
each other.
Yeah, that like each other, and they want
you
to
think
go.
I like
so
you?
one day, I don't like you sometimes, but. Yeah, because we really would truly like to do that one day. There's cabins that have 40, 50 bedrooms.
Oh, my Lord in heaven.
Well, so
That would be
I kind
awesome.
of got here innocently, and I knew at least one of these ladies, and they keep saying sisters. And my wife is in the lunch bunch at home, and it's a group of 5 ladies that enjoy one another.
Oh yeah.
And I kept looking at them. Dad gum, I believe they are sisters.
They really are.
We really are.
Hey, Dale, first of all, a huge congratulations to you. You're going in the Bradley Hall of Fame Thursday night with a banquet and Friday night during the Cleveland Bradley game. What does that mean to you to be in this inaugural class?
Steve, I'm very humbled by the fact that I'm going in with so many outstanding people. The other 6 I've talked about and heard about all my career at Bradley High School, and I'm just really honored to be in that inaugural group come this Thursday.
It's going to be unbelievable, and I do want to say again to you and Brenda, you've been such a big part of this. When Tom Rowland and Sandra and your friend Bobby Taylor started the Empty Stocking Fund all those years ago, you guys have been a big part of it, and I can't thank you enough.
Well, thank you so much, and Tom and Sandra, I certainly appreciate what they've done through the years and the relationship that they've had with about everything going on in Cleveland. So hats off to them today, too. I really appreciate their efforts.
Brenda, I don't know if you heard Commissioner Scotty Gilbert earlier, but he said that you meant so much to him when his mother died, and that you're his second mother, which, of course, I pointed out that he and Richie are brothers, twins. So anyway. What?
That right there, didn't it?
That's right. Brenda, anything you want to add here before we go?
No, we're just glad to be a part, glad that the Lord has blessed us enough that we can bless others.
Amen.
It's our privilege. We love all of you guys, the girls and the guys there today.
We love you.
We love you, Brenda.
We love you, and Richie'd like to be invited to Christmas this year, if that's okay. I know that things.
That $1,000, there might not be anything left. I'll get a bag of coal.
You can go to Scotty's house.
Richie this year.
Well,
Tell the Orr girls, we've appreciated them and loved them through the years. And it's always a comedy act when they get on there with Richie and you, and I am so happy the good that you're doing, and you're having so much fun doing it, and we are blessed to be a part of the Stocking Fund for years, and Merry Christmas to all, and thank you for letting us participate.
Cleveland City Councilman, and of course former Bradley Central High School Principal Dale Hughes, and of course the great Brenda Hughes. And now, Brenda, you didn't answer me. Will you do could we auction off a private organ concert?
Well, if you'll furnish the organ, wherever it is, then I'll come and play.
If I can find an organ, I bet we can. I bet we can find one. Thank you both very much. Merry Christmas. We love you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
We love y'all.
Love you.
Love you. Hey, Dad's
Love you.
best friend is Ken Beard,
Oh,
local
yeah.
dentist, and he just texted that he and Judy want to give $500.
There we go.
Awesome.
Center
He
for
just had a
Cosmetic
birthday.
Dentistry. Yeah,
Yeah.
great people.
Yes,
Wonderful
they
people.
are.
Judy
Hey.
and I share a birthday.
Who?
Judy and we share a birthday.
Hey, Dale R., do you and Kenneth and Judy and Brenda, do you all still have dinner together, every Wednesday night, I believe?
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday night. We don't miss.
Well,
We sure do. Been doing it for years.
do you,
We should crash that.
I had before.
what
before.
does Dr. Beard say about the allegations against Jim Harbaugh in Michigan?
Oh, listen, he's going to the Rose Bowl. Got his tickets yesterday.
He is going to the Rose Bowl. I love it.
Rose Bowl.
From Michigan.
Take
Big
a
Michigan fan.
number of his family with him, and he was in pursuit of getting airline tickets yesterday.
Is Blake going, or are they going to have him walk over to California? I know he's the black sheep of the family, so.
No, God.
You know, I when the Beards go, most of the family goes.
Yeah.
So I don't know who all's going, but I'm sure when Michigan's involved, Blake will be involved.
Somebody's got to stay back and cover the family. Anyway. All right. Thank you, Dale and Brenda Hughes, everybody. Let's give them a big hand. Come on now. Come on.
Thank you, guys.
Bridget, let's get an update. What's happening?
Yeah, so to go along with that, we did hear from the Beard and the Terrell family earlier this morning. Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, $1,000 from them. Also, Sherry Cry in honor of her granddaughters, and also for the Orr sisters, $50 from her. Dr. Russ and Caitlin May, $2,000 from them. Emily Brown with Bradley County Nutrition, $50. And then we also have some on here that we have not announced yet. We have Caleb Morgan, $100. Emily Russell, $50. As we heard, Cleveland Police Department employees, $1,901. Let's see. As we just heard, City Councilman Dale and Brenda Hughes, $1,000.
Well, and we've got a special group coming in right now. Look at these guys. We have the Dillards in here, and, of course, the 24/7 project, which is tremendous. Our buddy Randy Bonner is here. No, Richie Hughes is a board member of this. And, Randy, I want you to also swing around here if you'd like. Come on around here. We're going to get everybody positioned for this very special presentation. You're listening to Mix 104.1 and watching us on MixTV.tv, and my goodness, are we so glad to see all of you. Randy, I'm going to begin with you. How's it going, buddy?
It's going good. It's good to be here, Steve.
And before we really get into this, I want to, before we talk with Matt and Terry and everybody got the boys here, I do want to mention this Saturday you've got a big event, don't you?
Yes, we're doing free gift wrapping at the Bradley Square Mall from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And bring your gifts. We've got a lot of volunteers that are going to be helping to wrap gifts for free. And we're raising awareness of the dangers of drunk driving during the month of December. It's National Drunk Driving Prevention Month. And so there's a purpose behind what we're doing. We want to share God's love, tell people about Jesus, but we also want to wrap gifts for free and also raise awareness. And so we'll have some simulation stations set up and ask some people just to go through a couple little things with us. But we want you to bring your gifts, let us wrap them, bring them from home, bring them from shopping that day. It's Mistletoe Market. So
that's right, yeah.
Yes.
We're going to be there live, matter of fact.
That's right.
So, it's going to be a wonderful event. I want to bring Matt and Terry on also here. And, guys, good morning. How are you? We'll swing you around the microphone here, too. We got the boy there. Matt, how are you, buddy?
Doing great, sir. Doing great.
I know it's this time of the year. We know a year ago. We don't know personally, but this community has prayed and has loved you and your family. And look here who you brought in, 3 miracles.
Yes.
Matt. And just what does the outpouring mean to you and your family?
When I think about it, Steve, I can't help but think about the love of God all through this. And, just the way the community has surrounded our family. And then you think about Dustin and Brittany and this occasion and what we're doing here. We're here to give back, and that's Dustin and that's Brittany. They give so much. They were involved with so many ministries that didn't talk about, and so, here we're here today, and on behalf of the boys. In honor of Mom and Dad, the family's donating $1,000.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Thank you. Terry, this is a special morning to have you here. Richie, why don't you swing that microphone around, if you will, and or if that'll reach. But I do want to get Terry on here. Terry, it's a
Good morning.
Good morning. That's right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning. I love it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Say
good morning to your Uncle Tanner.
I was excited.
What?
I was excited.
You was exalted?
I wasn't excited.
You're excited? There we go. I love it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Say good morning, Uncle T.
Good morning.
Uncle T.
Good morning.
Uncle Tanner. Say good morning to Tanner.
Good morning.
Well, that's all right. We're just saying hi to
I
everyone.
wasn't looking.
Okay, so that's enough.
He
Derek.
might be your replacement someday.
Hey, come on.
morning.
Come on, I'll stay home. That's wonderful.
Good morning.
That's right.
Guest host one day.
I love it.
Good morning.
Okay.
Any.
Good morning.
Now they're going to swap out. Terry, to see these boys and to hear what Matt just said, it's the essence of the love of God in through your family going back and forth here, because I know this community just loves you guys so much.
Yeah, we love our community. You know, we've always loved where we lived, you know, but then for the way, the support, you know, the way everybody reached out during this time, through the whole year. You know, we're coming up on a year now, and I can't believe it. You know, it still doesn't feel real. We just kind of keep waiting on them to come back home, you know. But even now, you know, just the love and prayers and the support that we still get is just, it's amazing.
And you've turned it into, you and Matt now with Randy have turned it into this 24/7 movement. And you've had, that I know of, 2 very successful events. Of course, we had our car seat safety event at Westwood back in the fall, which I was told by Sheriff Lawson, probably the most successful car seat event they've ever had, period. And then your big event at Westmore, which was incredible. And I know you've got a lot more to come.
Yeah, so much in the works for the spring, and Randy knows more about that.
Sure.
But just going forward, you know, I just hope that, you know, the community is getting behind us, and I would like to see the 24/7 movement spread. You know, we're already, of course, we start here, you know, because this is home. You know, with Walker Valley, because that was Dustin and Brittany's home, and but we've got Cleveland and Bradley. You know, we've got Polk. It's like Randy's mentioned several times. You know, they lived in Meigs County, but they were traveling through Bradley County, going to Polk County. You know, and Bradley County is not the only place where people make bad choices about driving. So we want it to grow and spread. Start with our surrounding counties, but go farther, you know, because it's not a localized problem.
Right.
It's an everywhere problem. The Dillards are joining us this morning. Richie, I know you're proud. I know you're on this board. What does that mean to you?
Well, this family was incredibly generous before the accident. Probably some of the most giving people that you'll ever meet. And when you see a tragedy turn into a triumph, that's what they've tried to do. And I admire them. I don't know that any of us could do what they do, to go out and start a foundation and have the kind of success. Already a piece of legislature that they've gotten passed with Randy's help, who drives the logistics of the 24/7 movement. But to take it and not just, you know, go hide and cry about it, but to say we're going to do something out of this. They've made something that's incredibly painful, something that's very, very viable, and not just in our area, but in the state of Tennessee. And I believe it's just getting started. And when you take generosity and then you take a tragedy and turn it into a triumph, that ought to be celebrated.
That's exactly right. Randy, as Terry said, there's a lot of things happening, a lot of plans, a lot of things in the works.
Yes, well, first of all, we are adding to their gift. A gift has come in from the 24/7 movement to enable the boys, in honor of the boys again, to give towards the stocking fund, because we know how important how precious children are in our community. Want to make sure everybody gets a good Christmas. So we got $250 to add to that, and another $100 personal gift to add to that as well. So that's where we are.
Thank you so much, Randy. Thank you.
But we have, right now, we have another campaign that just started. So you'll see it when you're out driving around Cleveland, but it's our billboard campaign.
Wonderful.
And so there's about 8 or 9 different billboards at one given time that will not only be in honor and memory of Dustin and Brittany, reminding people to drive safe during the holidays, but we'll also have one in honor of Amy Pigg. And she lost her life at the hands of an intoxicated driver 20 years ago in front of Green Acres. And so we're honoring the Pigg family and Amy. And so there's going to be a billboard, 2 billboards in honor of Amy. There's 2 billboards in honor of Dustin Ledford, who in 2010, Kim and Danny Ledford's son was killed by a drunk driver, by a drugged and drunk driver on APD 40. And so we're honoring those families and just trying to create a positive message out there. Drive safe, buckle up, put your phone down during the Christmas holidays and all throughout the year.
How can people get more information and join the movement, Randy?
Yeah, we have a website, the 247movement.org. There's an icon you can click called Take Action. It'll bring you to a specific part in our website where you can actually sign up for the Christmas wrap. We've got a lot of volunteers coming. We have we could use a few more at the end of the day if you want to come and help. But
This Saturday at Bradley Square Mall.
Saturday at Bradley Square Mall, there's a little friendly competition going on between the city police department and the sheriff's department.
Yes.
And so I think Sheriff Lawson's going to be there wrapping gifts. I think Mark Gibson, who's just here a minute ago, I think he's going to be wrapping gifts. So it'll be a lot of fun. Come and visit with us, hang out. If nothing more, come by and say hi to us at the mall Saturday.
It's going to be a great event. Matt, anything you want to add here before we go, buddy?
I know there's prayers every day, and we're coming up on Christmas. Christmas has always been a special time for our family, as it is a lot of families. But this year, it's going to be hard, but it's still going to be special.
That's right.
Amen.
Right here is why it's going to be special.
That's right.
'Cause,
Exactly.
we have to, honor Mom and Dad for bringing these kids up in the way of the Lord, number one, and letting them live a normal life.
That's right.
And that's what we're all about.
Amen.
We're going to do.
That's awesome.
Terry will give you the final word here. Anything you want to add here before we go?
Just thank you. Thank you to everybody. Hey, Preston, do you want to say something? No?
You don't want to say anything?
You don't want to say
Preston, who is your pickleball partner for life?
You
gotta tell him. Who is your pickleball partner for life? What's his name?
We try to forget too.
He didn't say Steve, notice that.
Yeah,
We do love and appreciate our community, and we hope everybody has a Merry Christmas.
Well, you know what? And we're going to be praying. We're all going to be praying on Christmas. We're all going to do it from now on, not just this time, but every time. Guys, thanks.
We love and appreciate you guys for coming alongside us.
We love
Mix
you.
104.
Anything we can do. Anything we do. And head out to Green Acres. I heard a rumor that Brent Runyon is now cooking at Green Acres. I ran into Dawn the other day.
Yes.
Is that right?
That is true.
I'm heading out there immediately. I've known Brent all my life. Are you Brent Runyon? Oh, my goodness. Thank you, guys, very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bridget, all right, let's, I tell you what, it's a couple of minutes before 9 a.m., and I understand we have Pastor Kevin Wallace on the phone right now. Pastor, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. How are you doing?
Buddy, I'm doing great. I got Richie Hughes here. We've got Scotty Mayfield here. We've got the Orr sisters here. A lot of your friends are here. We're having a great time.
Well, it's always a party when you guys are in the room, and grateful for all the good work you're doing in Cleveland this morning.
Pastor, thank you. And Richie was just talking about what your church is doing, and I understand you are expanding, as Richie said, even here in the next few days.
Yes, sir. We're fixing to launch another campus up in Tullahoma, Tennessee. The Lord opened the door and graciously gave us a great spot up there. So we're looking forward to moving that way and expanding that way as well. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff going on.
Well, Richie, I want to turn things over to you for a second here. This is, of course, RTTN, which you guys have really, Richie, just done a tremendous job with your Cleveland campus, and I know we've got our friend right here with you.
Absolutely. We're so excited, as we mentioned earlier, just to be in the Cleveland community and to serve the people of this community. And I think one of the things that I'm most proud of, Pastor Kevin Wallace and Pastor Devin Wallace, who appointed the gentleman next to me, Pastor Chris Horvath, and his wife Crystal, who actually is a Cleveland native. Crystal Madden, Tom Madden's daughter, was a former teacher here in town, and Chris is from Florida, but has come in and fallen in love with the Cleveland community, and he's as active as anybody in this community. He goes to all the events. If it's a parade, if it's an event at the Greenway, the duck race.
Yes,
he was large and in charge at the duck race. But Chris has gotten with Pastor Kevin and our executive team, and he has a presentation to make on behalf of RTTN Church in Athens. Scotty Mayfield in Athens, I said. And can I get an amen, Scott?
In Athens.
In Athens, Tennessee, Cleveland, Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and soon to be Tullahoma, Tennessee. Pastor Chris Horvath.
Well, I'm glad to be here. This is a phenomenal opportunity. And I just wanted to come on and give to this community and what you guys are doing here, because I tell you, this is just such a phenomenal community.
Chris, before we talk about the gift, I want to talk about RTTN for just a moment and how people can come and experience, and because, you're in all these communities all around our listening area. So what would somebody need to do to find out or just to come and join you?
Well, we're next to the Tractor Supply on Keith Street, and our services are 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. We have worship, we have the Word, and then Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. we do classes, we do church services, and then like Pastor Richie said, we're out in the community. We try to do, when we do those community events, it brings unity to the community, and we want to get outside the four walls of the church. So there's so many different ways to connect to Redemption to the Nations. You can go online, rttn.church, and you can find out more information about who we are there.
Wow. All right. I think you did come with an announcement. Is that right?
Absolutely. Well, we have come with a donation to the Empty Stocking Fund because we believe in what you're doing, and we love the children of this community. We love the families of this community, so we're coming with a $5,000.
Oh, wow.
Praise the Lord.
Wow. Pastor, that is extremely kind, and we appreciate this on behalf of about 1,500 local boys and girls. Pastor, I know Pastor Kevin Wallace on the phone with us. I know that the community is at the very heart of what your church does.
Well, from the very beginning, Steve, we just believe the responsibility and the mission of the church is not just to have church inside four walls on Sunday. I believe we ought to be a solution for problems and help where there's a need, and I'm just grateful that all of our people at every campus have bought into that vision and that heart to be the love of Jesus and the hands of Jesus extended, and we're just very thankful that at this time of the year we can invest in what you guys are doing there in our city. And if I could just give a little shout out to our people and the folk of Redemption to the Nations. We're giving to Cleveland today, to the Empty Stocking Fund. They're going to be giving to Athens as well. And then this coming Saturday down in Chattanooga, we'll be helping about 1,800 kids. They raised the resources to touch about 1,800 kids' lives for Christmas this year.
Wonderful.
And so any community God opens up a door, we just feel like it's our responsibility to demonstrate and show the love of God and bring we call it a redemptive lift to that community. And so we're very excited we could be a part of what you're doing there, the amazing work that the Empty Stocking Fund has done over the years. Obviously, the history of it speaks for itself, and the hope and the life you guys bring is just remarkable, and we're very thankful and honored to be partners and be able to make this investment in what you're doing today, Steve.
Pastor Kevin Wallace, Redemption of the Nations. Andrea Hudson, I know you're a proud member, and you're very busy at the church. Do a lot over there, you and Kevin.
Yeah, we try. I'm on the media production crew, so I'm usually on camera there, and so
How's Gideon doing, by the way? He's on our camera here. Is he doing
Actually,
okay?
I've been evaluating him. In fact, I was noticing all the cameras in here. This would not be a place to commit a crime. Because
I don't want to say anything. But,
That's why Bridget's back.
No, but I love it. I get to see Pastor right up close because I'm on the camera, so I'm the person that kind of helps out and keeps the stream going.
Andrea, maybe we could recruit that cameraman to be on the media team at the
Exactly.
church Sunday morning.
I'm with you, Pastor.
You have to fight Mickey Clark for him, I think, Richie. But,
Pastor Kevin, we have a request. Thank you for the kind, generous donation of the check, Pastor Chris, but we wanted to see if you would be kind enough to over the airwaves and allow Pastor Chris to lay hands on Steve and pray for his salvation. We would like to pray, Steve. We would like to pray for Steve and ask him to accept Jesus and turn from his evil ways. Would you be willing to pray that over the air?
You know, TL tried it and it didn't work. I don't know. Oh, Pastor Kevin Wallace. And hey, by the way, we're so glad to have your church, RTTN, on our stations now every Sunday. And it's just tremendous what you guys have made such a difference in this very short amount of time.
Well, you know, Cleveland is a tremendous city, and I went to school there. A lot of the people that I love dearly live in Cleveland, and I've just grown to love it even more since we have planted that campus there. There are such beautiful people there, and you know, we don't have a lot of time to waste. I think our country needs hope. I think our country needs just light, and that's what we've decided we're going to do. We're not going to waste time. We're going to do it. We're going to do it with all we got, and we're going to give God the glory. And I just think we're supposed to leave the city better than we found it. And with the help of God, that's what we're going to continue to do. So we give God thanks and praise for all of his blessing. And I'm also thankful that the county jail let Richie out for this this radio time. Pastor Richie and I, we both got out of jail just in time to get online here. So we're good. I'm just kidding. It's just been an amazing thing, and you guys are doing an incredible thing. We're grateful always to partner together, and it doesn't hurt that a son of the city, Pastor Richie Hughes, is the executive pastor of our church, and so he has such a heart for that place and so many connections. I've been blown away at how many people Pastor Richie knows, and so the city is a great city, and it's a great city because God's got his hand on it and his eye on it. We're just thankful to be a part of it.
I just thought that bracelet was jewelry, Rich. I didn't know that ankle bracelet you were wearing was actually for law enforcement.
Steve, we're talking about serious things.
He's the one that said you just got out of jail.
I mean, we're paying to be on the air at 10 o'clock. Let me go at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You can hear Pastor Bishop Wallace preaching at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings on my mix, and we're honored to work with that. And the reason we did that was because Bridget asked, not because Steve asked.
Thank you, guys. Pastor, thank you so much. We really appreciate it very much.
Steve, have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for letting us be on today, and grateful to be a part of what you guys are doing.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, and thank you for all that you do on a year-round basis. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. It is 9:07. You're listening, Bridget, to Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Just an incredible morning since about 7 a.m.
That's right. Just a reminder, you can call or text in your pledges, 614-6499. Again, our number 614-6499. Call or text us or give online at mymix1041.com.
So what we'll do, we're going to take a break right here. When we come back, we're going to reset. We'll recap everything as it's happened here this morning. Back in just a moment on Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. And don't forget, Governor Bill Lee will join me with a live interview today at 2:45. We will understand we got several minutes with the governor coming up at 2:45 this afternoon here on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. Back in a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Ho, ho. Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland.
We probably have the best facilities in the area. They're very spacious, accommodating. We have 4 big visitation rooms, big chapel. We can live stream services as well now, have that capability. I enjoy serving and ministering to that family. That's the thing I'm doing. I'm a servant. I just love helping families at the worst time of their life. I feel like God's given me something to work with, and I try to use His ministry. We treat your family like they're our family.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Just wanted to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Visit us at cleveland-nissan.com. We can help out with all your Christmas needs. Merry Christmas.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our 3rd generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our 4th generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
We're going to be out there at Bradley Square Mall.
That's right. Yeah, this Saturday, Dwayne will be there from 10 to 12.
We have had a wonderful morning, but it ain't over. We have the Orr sisters here. We're down to Yvonne, who had to go to work, but anyway, Zandra, Linda, Kathy, and Andrea have worked very hard on this this morning. So they also have an honorary sister, Richie Hughes, who's now been disowned by Dale and Brenda. So. Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Hey, I got some
yeah,
good
go
news,
ahead.
Steve. Joe Moore, our friend Joe Moore, businessman here in town, $500.
Which is a miracle. I mean, that medical center pharmacy.
He's a good man. And then Brian and Tracy Cook were listening, and he said since I picked Alabama that Brian and Tracy were going to give $1,000.
Oh, my goodness.
And then on top of that, he and his partner Barry Ray over at Legacy Village said they wanted to give $2,500.
My goodness. Wow.
So those are some good folks. Brian and Tracy and Barry and Iris are great people. They love the community, do a great job, do a lot of things for Westmore Church of God, but they're really, really good people.
They really are. And, of course, Legacy is just beautiful over there. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. All right, let's just we've got oh my goodness, our friend Deanna Brown is here. So Xandra, I'm sure called you.
Xander texted Dr. McIntyre.
Okay.
Yeah, and last week, and he was going to get with me the next day, and so she texted me, and she's like, "Did he get with you?" And I'm like, "No, but I'll be there. I'll be there."
And you know, Xandra, Dr. McIntyre is now on our ATS board.
He is. He's on our ATS board, and that is we are so excited about that. A great, I mean, he just provides so much for us. Yeah.
Well, you won't find anyone more community involved than Ed McIntyre. Honest to goodness, so involved in everything. True. So first of all, tell me what's going on at Tennessee Valley Urology.
Vasectomies.
Well, Richie just got up and left. Oh, man.
And Richie, they do them in the office now.
Yeah. We're going to be doing...
office, no scalpel. It is...
I have enjoyed my time here, but I will be signing off.
Yeah.
I love all of you.
Me
Thank
too.
You very much.
We're gone.
It is less painful than Disney World.
Expensive.
Yeah. I worked there for many years, right before Dr. McIntyre came to work there, and I never once heard anybody scream back there.
No, not either. Not one time.
They handed out earplugs. Is that right? That's very nice.
Dr. Jackson might have once or twice.
Now, he did scream, yeah.
Well, you know. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, this is a good time of the year. We're going to a new year for men to have all kinds of checkup. Well, we got laughter here. I feel like I'm in 6th grade science. But no, that ain't.
It is a perfect time. And we even have nitrous oxide now.
Okay. Now, do we have to have a procedure? Just come by and use that. Is that?
You call me before you come.
Okay.
I can hook you
Go to
up.
another subject. What else y'all do over there? Do you do anything else over there? Because this is making me very happy.
Well, we do, but we probably shouldn't talk about that.
Oh, well, hey, you know. Well, look, first of all, how do people find out more about Tennessee Valley Urology since, Richie's all creeped out now?
Our website is tnvalleyurology.com.
And it's a newer, updated website, too.
It is. We spent a lot of time, I will say. Morgan Arrowwood actually is our marketing director at the office, and she spent a lot of time on this last year. So we have got a really robust website. So anything you need to know, you can go there to find it. And then, of course, call our office at 423-472-3201.
Now you've been involved with these ladies in a lot of projects.
For years.
You've been plucked.
I remember Mom and Dad sitting at the softball field.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of years.
Anything they're a part of, they go 110%. So that's just tremendous.
Spirit of excellence.
Yeah.
That's right.
Flamingos are fabulous.
Now I did come here with a mission.
Okay.
Wade into life.
Yeah. So I was given permission to up our ante just a little bit if I can get Steve to sing.
Oh.
And I was told Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah.
But I will let you choose.
Yeah. Well,
it's for the kids.
I know. Well, I'm not in practice right now, Deanna.
Pray for you.
Yeah. Danny Murray has a joke about praying for me as I try to sing. But I can't use it here. Anyway, well, maybe later. How about that?
Maybe later.
Maybe at the finale.
But wait, you can sing. Just sing something really quick. Just do a jingle
Grandma
bells.
got run over by a reindeer. How's that?
That
worked. Run, come on, Richie. Run, Christmas Eve.
I don't sing for free.
She's gonna give money to the
It's
children.
a lie. It takes a lot. Did you not see? I'm on tour. When they donned me as one of the sisters, Sister Swift and I have been out on tour. Our tickets are not cheap. In fact, I was wondering if we could take some of the proceeds of this and help this poor sister out. Her tickets are only a couple $1,000s a piece.
She's really struggling. Yeah. You know, she was just certified a billionaire after this. No kidding. After this tour.
Yeah.
All right, Deanna, what's happening with our friends at Tennessee Valley Urology for the Empty Stocking Fund?
We have $750.
Oh! Yeah.
See, everybody's having vasectomies over
Oh,
there.
my Lord, have mercy. Good God.
Honestly, we
Heaven.
seriously appreciate everything that you guys do for this, for our community. We do. We want to support that.
You guys have been involved a long, long time, and Zandra, I tell you, what a great bunch of people over there, you know?
They are amazing. And when Dr. McIntyre came on board, I remember, he's an awesome athlete, for those of you who do not know.
He was a quarterback at Arkansas, which I did not realize that until, actually, Bill Estes told me that about a year ago. I didn't know that.
He sure was. And I didn't know him then, but he came on right after I left, and he's just a good boss, isn't he?
Yes.
Deanna,
Well, what is she going to say? I mean, no, he's not.
He's just a good man, and they've got a good group of doctors over there, and I always said I should get alimony from there. Do you remember me saying that?
Yes.
I should be getting alimony. No.
And you should. I mean, you built the house that I live in now.
Amen, girl. That's right. No.
Yeah. And I've been there. It's 21 years.
That's
next
crazy.
weekend.
That is crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, especially since I'm 25. But
Yes, you started early. Definitely.
And look, 17.
You're my favorite sister.
My goodness. She's trying to get on that trip.
That's right.
That's what she wants.
is.
Well, Deanna, God bless you and everybody at Tennessee Valley Urology. We really appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for
God bless you.
Thank
We've
you
got
for coming in and waiting on us.
more to
It got
come
crazy
here.
in here.
We
That's
had
great.
church out there.
That's what I hear. I hear the green room is crazy. Hey,
Did James preach a message?
Hey, he is always.
He always brings it.
Yes.
he's always bringing it.
Yeah.
Let me thank.
The lights are out.
Yeah, exactly. Even when the lights are
Even when the lights are out. Let me thank Ed and Sylvia Coates, $125. Ed and Sylvia are watching right now, and we love them, don't we?
Yes, absolutely.
We do.
Both
We
of them.
love them.
Known them for many, many years. All right, I'm just going to go back over to you guys.
All right, so next we have in here, is it Bartley?
Yeah,
no,
Bart.
it's James. James, come on in. Pastor James, since we were just talking about him.
I'm putting that on my
Yes.
What is in this eggnog y'all are drinking? Who made that?
Try it if you like it.
Scotty Mayfield.
Scotty Mayfield, okay.
Well, no, it was a combination. It was Scotty and Ross Tarver.
Oh, okay.
And so,
And Ross set it up.
I didn't want to say anything.
Hey, wait a
but
minute. Ross Tarver, if you're out there, call in.
It's got some spirit in it.
Amen.
Pastor James Sears at Mount Olive, let me tell you something. You talk about the essence of the Empty Stocking Fund. Your dad and you and your congregation, you've been with us at least since I've been doing this, which is about 30 years. So you guys have been with us a long time.
So does that make you 60? I'm just trying to do the math here.
Yeah. Honest to God, I was 15. This is 30 years.
Well,
this
it's
year.
hard to believe.
Yeah, I know, and I still look this bad. So anyway, hey, Pastor, first of all, what's happening this Christmas season at Mount Olive?
Well, of course, we have our adult musical this coming Sunday, and then our kids are doing one the following Sunday. But we're just trying to help families. You know, it's a tough year. We were talking out in the lobby about what difficult challenges there are for our community. And I think if there's ever a year that we've needed what you guys are doing, this is definitely one of those years. Right. And I appreciate what you guys have committed yourselves to. And Steve, we joke a lot, but you have made a huge impact in our community. And I just want to say thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. And I do think, though, on this serious note, you know, Bridget's in your choir. Why did you tell her the musical was the following Sunday? I didn't understand why you did that. That wasn't very nice.
I've been working so hard.
You and Brian Shaw.
At least she's serving the Lord, Steve. I'm just saying.
What are you saying about Richie? I mean, who cares?
Poor Richie. Everybody's picking on Richie today.
What
a great guy.
Our
You know,
sister.
wearing him down.
I know.
He's just one of the sisters.
He's an honorary sister.
I don't know what bet you lost, but bless your heart.
Hey, James Sears is a kind man.
Oh, Well, so yeah, you guys are always there for us. Let's talk about the Empty Stocking Fund. What's happening?
Yeah, so we're actually going to make a donation today. I brought with me. It is a check on behalf of our church for $2,500.
My goodness! Wow!
Lord.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You guys have helped us every year, like I said, and we can't thank you enough. And we got to mention your dad because, I mean, he's really the one that got this whole thing started.
He did. He has such a heart for Cleveland, such a heart for people. And he set that standard. You know, had somebody ask me a little while ago, is it hard to follow in your father's footsteps? And my mentality is always, you just try to stand on the shoulders of excellence.
Right.
And that's who he is. And, you know, God called him years ago to be him. God called me to be me. And I am honored that he works with me now. And what a blessing it is to have a father that can serve alongside of you. It's interesting how the roles have changed, but man, I'm so blessed. And who you see on Sunday is who he is every day.
Oh,
and that's just who my dad is, and what a great man he is. Still does a lot in the community, and he was actually coming here with me this morning, and he went to visit with somebody in the hospital, so I came here, and
about every day.
That's just who he is.
Every day, you know.
Yeah.
Well, James, how do people find out more about Mount Olive Ministries?
Well, obviously, you can check out social media or our website. It's mountolivecog.org. Or come visit us at church. We'd love to have you. Yeah.
And when do you guys meet?
9 and 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings.
All right.
And great Sunday to come. If you want to come this Sunday as our choir's doing our musical, it's going to be great.
Does Bridget have a solo this year? Or?
I don't know.
I
let them run their department.
Oh, okay. Now we're going to back out of it. It sounds like when I interview the governor at 2:45 today. He's going to back out of some questions, you know.
You mean you're actually going to be awake then, Steve?
No. It's AI. Have you heard about AI? That's AI right over there. That's been about 30 years. All right. Hey, James, no kidding. We love you. Thank you. How about it, James Sayers, everybody? Come on. Bridget, what a morning here. My goodness.
It's been a huge morning. I know they have a lot more announcements to come.
All right. So I'll tell you what, let's take a quick break right here. You are listening to Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. It's the Empty Stocking Fund. This hour brought to you by Crawford's Pharmacy. Thanks so much to Jeff Wolfenden and Blake and everybody at Crawford's, all of our friends over there. Quick break right here. And when we come back, a lot more to come. You can, Bridget, how can people get involved with us here?
Okay, you can call or text us 614-6499. Again, our number 614-6499. Call or text or donate online, mymix1041.com.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs, ready to conquer any terrain, to your everyday gas-friendly commuters. We have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, and we got about Brenda Lawson tells us about 1,500 children this year, which is an all-time record, and it's going to be very special.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So more children than ever before are in need, and this is a charity that you can be 100% sure you know where your money is going. There's no administrative costs. 100% of your pledge will go to these children here in our community.
And, we do have people who may not be in a position to call or text, which you can call the volunteer Red Pest Mix line, 423-614-6. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. That's fine.
614-6499.
Or they can text the Selwa Darren Miller text line. And what's that number?
614-6499.
Okay, very good. So can you just come every day and do that? That's great. It's kind of like Kathy saying wow every time Bridget does anything.
Wow.
Which that's annoying.
I'm Elsa. Inside joke.
Inside joke. So anyway, but if you can't do that, then go online, Bridget. I guess they could go to our website and find the Empty Stocking Fund icon there.
That's right. Yeah, there's a link right there at the top of the page. Also on our Mix 1041 app as well. But our website is mymix1041.com.
All right, I'm going to turn it back over to you, ladies. We have the Orr sisters. We've had so many people here this morning. It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun, and now we have a little bitty. I've known Bartley since he was little bitty. Come on, Bartley.
That's right.
Just go
it's
ahead.
Another tender Tennessee Christmas, the only Christmas for me, where the love circles around us like the gifts around our tree.
Sing it.
Well, I know there's more snow up in Colorado than my roof will ever see, but a tender Tennessee Christmas is the only Christmas for me.
Hey now! Now we're talking. Tell Tennessee Valley Urology up, There we go. Tell Deanna.
That's right.
Bartley, let's talk, before we talk about the Empty Stocking Fund, about wholesale carpet sales. What's going on?
I'm just thankful to be a part of this community. Anytime that a local business has the opportunity to pour back into its community, I think they should. We always say that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, I think it takes a community to give back to raise to the children of that community. It takes all of us, and that's what this is all about.
Amen.
Certainly so. And, I think about your dad at a time like this, and I tell you, he obviously did a great job with you and your family and of course, the business.
Thank you. He had been in business now almost 25 years if he was still here, and loved what he did. He loved, obviously, flooring, but what he loved was people.
Yeah.
That's what he enjoyed so much. I mean, selling the floor was just a byproduct of having the opportunity to meet and greet people and help out. And I'll never forget when I was 10 years old, there was an old lady walking up the street on Wildwood. And she had walked into a grocery store that was over there, and she didn't have hardly anything. And I remember him at 10 years old saying, "Come here, son, I want to show you something." And so we went up, and he said, "I want you to introduce yourself to this lady." And I was like, "Dad, I don't know her, I don't know who this is." And he goes, "That's the point. I want you to introduce yourself." So I did, and he said, "Ma'am, what are you here doing today?" And she said, "I'm just trying to get something to eat for my kids." And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, today I want you to go get that buggy." And so she goes and gets that buggy, and I said, "Dad, what are you doing?" And he said, "Don't worry about it. I just want you to walk with her." And so she gets that buggy and starts going up and down the aisles, and he says, "Ma'am, fill it." And I said, "Dad, what are you doing?" And he goes, "Fill it, and we're going to take you home." Well, obviously, we saw that young lady that broke my heart. I mean, I was 10 trying to figure out what we were doing, but what mattered most is when we put her in the car and took her home. And at that home was a group of 7 kids. Wow. And they had nothing. She was going to buy a bag of beans. A bag of beans to try to feed her and her whole family. And, sorry, I get a little emotional. But I remember seeing those kids. They had never seen grocery bags going like that. Like, they didn't know what to do with that. And I say that because oftentimes it's so easy for us, even unwantedly, to judge people so quickly. Not because we want to, but we just give a certain look or we see a certain thing, and we really don't understand the amount of things that people are going through. And it reminds me of the story in the Bible when the lady gave all that she had, but it wasn't very much. And it wasn't about what she gave, it was about where she gave from. That's what hit home. And to me, that's what this whole thing is all about. It's not whether you drop $1 million off today or whether you drop $1 off today. It's where is that coming from? And if you have the opportunity to make a difference in a kid's life, why wouldn't you?
Right.
What's holding you back? If you've got a reservation about giving $1 today, why? If God has blessed you enough to have it, go give it.
Right.
The one thing I promise you that I have learned in my life is this statement. No matter what financial status you're in, you can't outgive God.
Amen.
Right. It's an impossibility. So that's what my prayer life has been this year. I've prayed for my business, one specific prayer, and I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but this is what I've prayed, Steve. God, bless me in my business enough that, Lord willing, anybody that comes to me in need, a school, a church, an organization, a fund, bless me enough, Lord, that I can be your yes man.
Yes.
Wow.
When they come, let me be your yes man.
Wow.
Obviously, within reason, I can't give everything because I don't have it to give, but I want to lean on the fact that I can't outgive God. And that's why I'm here. Andrea asked me the other day, she said, can you give? Yes. That's what I'm going to say, yes. I mean, until I don't have nothing left to give, Steve, I'm going to keep saying yes to the best of my ability. So that's why I'm here today.
Well, I think if you keep saying yes, you won't run out.
That's my prayer. I
Honestly,
can't
goodness,
outgive him.
You cannot outgive the Lord.
That's right.
Thank you so much. Well, let's talk about that. So what are we going to do?
Well, so today I'm going to write a check for $250.
Wow. Thank you, Bartlett.
All right.
Thank you.
Go, Bartlett.
Thank you.
And so, hey, while you're here, it's Wholesale Carpet Sales and Flooring.
Yes,
How
sir.
can people reach out to you?
Absolutely. They can come by the store at 1400 South Lee Highway or check us out on our Facebook page at Wholesale Carpet Sales and Flooring. But you know what? If nothing else, just come by and say, hey,
That's
Merry
exactly
Christmas.
right.
I'd like to say hi to you.
That's exactly right. Our buddy, longtime friend, Bartlett Norton, has done a lot for children here, especially in the area of basketball. And, you know, you've built so many basketball courts through your All-Star program over the years. How many are you up to now?
I think we're on number 11.
And those are full basketball
50
courts.
by 60 courts. And, you know, that's my thing, Steve. You know my heart for kids.
Yep.
Mentoring kids, pouring into kids. There's so many amazing kids in this community and still so many that are coming behind. But it's our job to raise our future leaders.
Amen.
Right? I mean, that's not on the government. That's on the family.
Right.
And sometimes we need each other. You know, every family doesn't have all the answers. I can promise you, when I started having kids, nobody gave me a textbook that said, this is exactly how to raise your kids, and they're going to be perfect.
And I know his son. I can
and
tell
you know
that.
my son. You know, it's the struggle's real, isn't it? These teenagers, woo, bless them, Lord.
Amen.
But you know what? I am thankful, and I'm thankful to be here today. And thank you guys. You are a staple of this community. You've built it by your own hands. You know, everybody doesn't realize that, but you guys have poured into this and built this. And I was listening the other day, and I thought, you know, Bridget, you and I go way back in our school days, and to look and see the success that you've taken from our school and said, you know what, I'm going to be a staple in this community. We're going to do something that matters. This isn't a radio station you just listen to. This is a station that says, I'm involved in this community, and we're going to do something daily to make a difference in the life of our listeners. And, you know, if you're not listening or tuning in, it's time you get your dial right and tune in, because this is the station you want to grab a hold of. And I appreciate what you guys have done. It's impactful, and you've left your print on this community.
God bless you, Bartley. Thank you. Time to get your dial right and get your heart right.
That's
On the heart line, baby.
That's
Come on
it.
down.
Dial in and tune in.
We're
Let's
going to
get it.
talk about a song in the new year, Bartley, I guarantee you. Thank you very much. Xandra, Linda, what's happening?
Okay. I'm
Thank
going
you,
to
Barbara.
read off several donations that we have had, people that have called or texted me in the last few days. So I'll just go down the list while Xandra's doing whatever she's doing, taking pictures of herself, as always. The
That's
selfie
about
queen
normal, isn't
of
it?
America.
You're used to it.
So we have Mickey and Teresa Torbett, and they are donating $100.
Thank you, Mickey and Teresa.
Hold on just a second.
has a
here.
lot of papers over here. I think it makes it feel important.
Gold Line Inc. That is a local company that specializes in custom countertops, and they're awesome, guys. So if you ever need any countertops, no matter what type, they're just really good guys. Alex and Tanya Condor. And they donated $500.
Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you,
And
guys.
give me that name again, Linda.
Gold Line Inc.
Gold Line Inc. So if you need countertops, make sure to give them a call.
Correct. And then I have $150, and this is from Robert Thompson.
Robert Thompson, how about it?
Yeah, that's.
And I will let me mention one thing about Robert and Jimmy and Matt Coleman, all of them. They did give up their time. They have a segment that's normally every week about 8:45 on Tuesdays. But Matt sent me a message that, hey, Steve, we're going to give up our time to Empty Stocking Fund. There's a lot more important things to do than this. But I will say Robert and Jimmy and all of them,
Yes.
of course, Jimmy will be with us Friday, but this is the heart of that law firm, Logan Thompson Law, that is community service. And so thank you guys very much for doing that.
Yes, Robert's always somebody to have on your side. I will say that. I have $100 from Della Renner. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Della.
Della.
She
God
always,
bless her.
Sweet Della. Yeah, sweet
Della.
Della.
Yeah, she always gives to the Empty Stocking Fund, so we want to thank her. I have my friend Cindy Richardson from Southeast Bank. And then another friend, that banker friend, Cindy and Mark Hall, and they're donating $100.
Oh, thank you very much.
Cindy Richardson.
Oh, sorry, Cindy Richardson was $25.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah. And of course, I'm sure everyone here has eaten at Buddy's Barbecue. Our friend Derek. Yeah.
Yes.
They donated $250.
Oh, they are
Thank you,
wonderful.
Derek. Yeah, they're awesome people. Another banker friend, Jim Pemberton, and he donated $100.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay. And then I have a friend, Janice Howard, and she donated $200.
She has a friend.
Oh,
Well, I had to watch what I said. I almost said something else.
Oh, my.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Janice. You
yeah.
can tell Linda's a banker.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
this is-
right.
but this
And
is
I
wonderful.
had, yeah.
This is wonderful.
HIPAA.
Yeah, HIPAA. Okay, so we were talking about Bowers Automotive earlier, and they always give back to the community. So every one of their dealerships here in town have given, okay?
Yes.
And I love these guys at all of the places. So John Davis, of course, he's just so special to me, and he could not make it in today. He was coming in as my guest, but he's giving $1,000 from Kia.
Man,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
Kia of Cleveland. We're in the
Yeah.
Kia of Cleveland studios, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely, and he's just awesome. So
We love John.
and then the guy that owns it all, Nelson Bowers himself, and he gave $1,000.
Nelson! Oh, my. And let me.
He is so. I just love that man.
I
I'm
love
telling you.
Nelson. You know, he was
Love
voted the Dealer of the Year in the United States about probably 6-8 months ago, something like that, down
Right.
in Dallas. And he played at Georgia.
Yep.
He's He's probably upset about the championship game, I would say.
Actually, I talked to him the other day, and he was on the field while Georgia was practicing.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
I mean, that's
that's about right.
He's just crazy about Georgia. So yeah, he was upset. But
I understand. Boy, Linda, thank you so much, because you folks who maybe have been seeing and watching this morning. This is what happens when you contact people. When you ask people to give, all of you have done this. This is what happens. Sandra?
All right, I have some more. I want to tell you a little story about this check. Brenda sent me a picture of this. She got this in the mail a couple of weeks ago, and of course it goes for the Sisters' Day. But when we showed up the first morning to shop for the kids, and we were in a new place, and everybody was figuring things out, and this gentleman came up and wanted to know exactly what this was about and what we were doing and what were all these toys. And so I began to tell him, and he wanted to know how he could donate because he didn't have anything on him. So he actually did mail in a check. I can't pronounce his last name, but it was $125. It's already included in there, I think, but it goes for the sisters. John B-A-I-Z is how you say his last name. So I don't know how long he's lived here, if he's new to the community, but he had never heard of the Empty Stocking Fund. But he said, I want to give to this.
Wow.
I want to be a part.
Wow.
And so we gave him a lot of information, Brenda did. So she sent me a picture of the check. But I also want to talk about Wright Brothers Construction.
Yes.
We have a caring team at Wright Brothers. It was started by my dear friend and Steve Wright's executive assistant, Kelly Roan. And basically, we have the opportunity to give out of our check each week a certain amount of money, and it is matched by Wright Brothers Construction.
Wow.
And what this fund does, it's called the Caring Team, and I'm on that committee right now. But when we have employees that are in need and they just whatever could happen. We've paid for funerals. We've helped with a car that's broke down, and they've got 3 or 4 kids, medical bills. We've helped with all kinds of things. And if their supervisor or even anybody, or they can come and ask us, we can give to these employees. It's really a pretty awesome thing to have, and they give it freely. And sometimes it's a loan and sometimes it's a gift. And they also give to things like this. So we set aside a certain amount of money that we give to different community events and community outreaches. And this year, the Wright Brothers Caring Team is giving a check for $3,000.
My goodness. Wow.
So, and they believe in what we do. We've sponsored angels. We have an angel tree too. They just give. And Steve Wright has always said this: you can't outgive God. And they were just talking about that, and it's true. You can't. I've seen it. He lives it, and I'm just honored to be an employee there. I love where I work. But also, we sent the hat around, an email around, and we've also collected with Wright Brothers. And I have to give a big shout out to the guys in the back, Mark Touchstone. He's awesome. He's an awesome leader there. They gave $500.
Oh my goodness!
And Steve Wright gave another $500.
Wow!
And then we have another $320 that employees came by and dropped in the box. So that made a total of $1,320, and then the $3,000. So I wanted to give them a big shout out.
Oh, thank you so much! Yeah, absolutely.
And do y'all want to announce, since me and Linda have talked, do y'all want to talk about the sisters?
Yeah, I've got 2 more. I left off, and I do.
Linda, go right ahead. Yeah.
So let me go. Actually, Todd Walker, he is donating $150. Thank you, Todd. You're awesome.
Woo-hoo.
And then Larry Armour Real Estate, he donated $500.
Oh my goodness! Thank you very much, very much.
And I'll let Andrea. Does Andrea want to?
Let Andrea you do that. But before I do that, Bridget, Brenda just sent me a text and said she did not include that $125, so you include it for us.
Amen.
Thanks, Brenda.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you made sure that was on your day.
On our day.
Yes. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Andrea.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So is the camera on? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm joking.
Hall of Famer.
Oh my goodness. No, obviously, you know, we have so much fun doing this and leading up to this. I can't not tell you the pressure I have from my sisters to get out and who do you know? Who do you know? I'm retired. I don't know anybody now. But you know, you know, they obviously have a lot of these great business connections, but we as a family, you know, we always remember, again, I put a Facebook post out there, you know, our dad was one of those people, and a lot of people in Cleveland remember him from the Cleveland Community Center. My dad would work that job in the summer where he did it to be around children. And sometimes it was the children that needed it the most and needed just an extra father figure there. So we come by it naturally, loving our community, and we love Cleveland. It's growing and growing, and every day I see there's so many new people in our community, but there's a lot of us that have been here for a while, and we love it. And so all of the sisters together, we're going to give $500 today.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
Okay. So
what a morning. Guys, all you know, on behalf of all these boys and girls, all we can say is thank you. That's all we can say. And you ladies here have, you know, shown how to do it. I mean, you simply have taken people you know, and you've told them what it's all about, and you've been around it for so long. But like Andrea said, this is how you were raised.
Right, absolutely.
This is how you were raised.
Right.
And I'm just going to go back around. Kathy, I want to start with you. Just any final words that you have here this morning. Just for this morning, not all together. Just for right now.
No, just for this morning.
Yeah.
No, I feel blessed that you asked us to do it. This is so much fun, and we give God all the glory.
Amen. You know, and this start. Let me go back a second, really quick here. But it was 3 years ago that I had COVID. I was out the entire Empty Stocking Fund actually, and they set a record. But at that time, but it was Lindsay Bell at Bradley.
She's a rock star.
You know,
Great idea.
And she got in touch with me and said, "Hey, what about having some guests in?" And I will say this. So I called you, and I also called Melissa Woody. And at that first year, this has changed. And Bridget and I have talked about this all the year. This has really changed this entire. People see the growth. What do you tell you why? Because people like this, who believe in this and who believe in these children, and the heritage of this, and the fact that it's dedicated to the Lord. This is what happens.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
And so that one idea, bringing all these people in, and it's, you know, we're going to continue tomorrow and Thursday and then Friday at Life Care. This is what happens when a whole community wraps their arms around about 1,500 boys and girls, okay? This is what happens. Andrea.
Yeah, I agree. And I am just honored that, you know, I'm one of those people that get up and listen to the radio in the morning, and it reminds me every day what a wonderful, wonderful city that we live in. I mean, you know, again, I'm part of RTTN that moved into our town, and seeing people that now are attending church, you know, it was just another place where people could come, but we're not going to church, and so our community is coming together. And then when they find out about this, and you know, we shop. And when we're shopping, it's just a powerful moment. We take Holden, we take his buddies, and we, you know, when they see what they're doing to help children. So we're raising another generation of people in our community that love each other and love their community. So thanks for letting us be a part.
What it takes. Linda, what would you like to say as we close up?
I just like to reiterate what Andrea said. We just feel blessed to be a part of this. And I want to also thank Southeast Bank, my employer, for actually believing in this. And again, you know, watching our children, grandchildren, we want them to carry on our heritage. And so, like Andrea said, they shop. Some of them are going to rap, and they love it. And so we like that, like to see that, and I'm just thankful that we can be a part of this.
Well, God bless you. Sandra, we'll give you the final word.
Well, I don't have any wise words. Andrea's always the wisest one. That's her word. But yeah, we love doing this. We do make it a fun competition, and I am the least competitive of the 5 sisters.
Oh, Lord.
They would tell you that probably.
She wasn't an athlete.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I was a cheerleader, so I wasn't an athlete. So.
well.
But that's okay.
There we go, Kathy. There we go,
I
Kathy.
was studious.
Do that split, girlfriend.
No,
Yeah, that's right.
No,
That's
but
right.
but no, really, we consider this an honor to be a part of something so big and so great in our community. And you know, once you tell people what it is, they don't have a hard time giving at all. And some are just blessed to be able to give more than others. But
That's right.
every little bit counts.
Absolutely.
Even Steve Shelton's $5.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Great. It's a
Right.
great
It is.
gift.
Yeah.
We're going to take that $5 on our sister trip next week and see what we might can purchase with that.
Yeah, and they'll be here Thursday.
That's
so,
right. That's
you
right.
know, we'll see
But
what happens.
This always leads into our sister trip, but
Yes.
this year we're going a week late, so it's next week. But we are ready, as you can tell.
Yes,
And
yes.
if you don't know what the theme of our sister trip is going to be, then I don't know why. So we are getting ready for that, and we always have fun, and we always love to. Usually, we're listening to you guys on the last day.
Oh, that's
so
right.
this year we're going to be in town, and we're going to get to hear it. But
Well, come
anyway, thank you for letting us be a part. It's an honor.
Oh, thank you all very, very much. Bridget, I tell you what, I'm just going to go to you for a final word here, and then we're going to wrap things up.
Well, I think these ladies are ready for the final total for this
Okay.
morning. So we are at $134,203.95.
Hello! I deserve the hand clap.
So the day is not over. Our morning is over, but that means we did what this time?
Oh,
wait! Don't
me
say
figure
it
that.
out loud and don't tell Stephen Shelton.
Okay.
So,
I'm teasing.
Shelton,
No, don't tell.
Shelton and his team.
keeping up with it.
I just got a message that they are in tune, and if one of you like to call, feel free, because you know, he came by in person.
Yes.
First thing this morning. And how about Scotty Mayfield just walking into us having no idea?
Okay, listen. I was over here. Richie kept saying, "That is Scotty Mayfield."
Oh
He's
my
right there. Do you
gosh.
understand the magnitude of that? I said, I believe you're a little starstruck.
Now,
as he said
more
with his
sounds-
Taylor Swift. His Taylor Swift poster.
He's got problems.
No, but that was pretty amazing.
The
and
whole
he
morning.
hung out with us the whole morning.
The whole
That was
morning.
great.
Hey, he
Okay,
loved
so
it.
can I read these before we leave? This is
Anything you
great.
wanna-
Okay, this is advice from a flamingo.
Okay. Okay.
Wade into life, stand out in a crowd, spend time with your flock, find the right balance, show your true color, keep your beak clean, and don't be afraid to get your feet wet.
I love it.
Thank you, Cleveland.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
Hey, and you know what? Josh Rogers
Casting
didn't
from
call
the Kia
in
of
because he's a
Cleveland
county
Studios.
commissioner
This is
now. You
Mix
think that's it?
1041.
Do you think that's it? He's got to watch what
He's
he's
coming
doing.
Thursday.
Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented